Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? So we got a bit of a long day planned going on. Probably going to be streaming for between 6 to 8 hours. We've got from now until 4 to 5-ish p.m. EST, so that's, 4 to 5 hours? Yeah, because 12 p.m. EST right now. So yeah, we got about probably close to 4 hours of Tales of Berseria going on. Then we're going to take a bit of a break. Get up, stretch our legs, get some proper food, all that kind of stuff before we switch over to trying out the Back for Blood beta. I've got Raylease and Orctastic joining us today, as well as potentially Alley Cat. Alley Cat's a little bit on the maybe side just because of the time that we're going to be starting, so it really depends for her. But at least Orc and Ray from the sounds of it, with the potential of Alley. If Allie doesn't join in, though, folks, we do have an open slot as far as I'm aware. Ray or Orc might suggest somebody else, because they are welcome to slap some people down if they would like. But otherwise, if we had the open slot, most folks are welcome to join if they want to. Just got to be on the well-behaved side, as much as we are. But yeah, otherwise, though, let's just get straight into this. I say as I don't even have the game loaded, so I should probably get that up and going. But yeah, we're going for a long day. Oh yeah, I guess I was explaining time frame wise. When we start Back for Blood at 4 or 5, I'm going for minimum 2 hours. And I say that because I want to hold myself to doing that, and whether I get tired or not, I'll fucking skip the dish, DoorDash, whatever I need to, Uber Eats, an energy drink if I have to. But yeah, so we got 4 hours Tales of Berseria, potentially 2 hours at least of Back for Blood, but probably going to try to go for at least 3 to 4 hours. So we're looking at an 8-hour stream today and kind of go from there, because Back for Blood sounds like it's going to be super fun. All the videos I've watched on it so far have been amazing. It's essentially Left 4 Dead 2, but harder. First, you reject this subtle attack upon the quality of your behavior. Well, deal with it, man. I feel like I need to give that caveat for some days. Oh, my eyes. But yes, good morning. Let's just get right into this. Ooh, my thing says 213. I didn't realize that. So we are currently at 212 for followers, not 213. So that should be fixed, but yeah. I am Saint Sans Catholicism. Sure you are. Well, also, a bit of an off-topic thing here, just in case anyone happens to know. I've been getting followed by a bunch of bots off-stream. The numbers never stay, it's like a click-unclick type of thing. But does anyone know a way to block the notifications from that? Like, I don't get emails from it. They don't pop up on stream, to my knowledge at least. And it's literally just like, as I'm looking over at Streamlabs right now, I just see a list of these. If anyone knows a way to block those, please let me know, because I would gladly do that. I don't think there is a way, but you never know. Figured I'd throw it out there for anyone that might have an option. But yeah, for whatever strange reason now, I just get a shit ton of bot follows off stream. Luckily, it's not impacting my numbers. I will say that. My numbers are staying as they are, but otherwise.
What?
Adam, what? Thank you for that sub. A stream I can be active in finally. Let's go. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome back to class. Alright, what are we even doing right now? I don't even... Well, I guess I should do the expedition, but otherwise I don't remember what the fuck we're doing. I think we're going to find... What's his face? Where are we? Oh, my eye. Why? Oh, we're missing 2 things on this one. That's why we haven't gone to the new area yet. Happy weekend to you too, good sir. Fangs of Nog. Okay. Don't click on them. They farm your IP address, exploiting a vulnerability in Twitch. Then yes, I will definitely try not to click on them as much as possible. Yeah, luckily not too many of them are number based. There's definitely some copycats. Like there's, what is it? Manolia, and I've had Manolia Uwu, Manolia Meow, and Manolia Kit Kat. So definitely a handful of copy names, but none that are just straight numbers at the moment, at least.
Solitoma is awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again.
Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience?
Yeah, exactly. They follow right under, or right there. They unfollow right after following, so that at least doesn't impact numbers.
It's tradition.
It's just annoying now that every time I open Streamlabs, there's just a list of follows.
When everyone shares the same experience.
Like, I think I'm averaging
Our
5
bonds are strengthened.
every time I reopen it
It's a
up.
good thing.
If you say so.
I really did believe I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
Ooh, that's a jab.
What does that mean?
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
No, that's just unique to
I'm aware
Velvet.
of one other flavor. Mogulu, here's your dose of Solitoma.
No!
Get back here!
Oh,
Don't!
hey, yeah, see, there's Manolia Lunar. It's already started, even though stream was just gone on.
I see.
Oh, I'm gonna have to adjust those numbers like crazy, aren't I?
Suffering.
Oh well.
Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah! Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just is insane!
Would you
Yeah.
stand around
And
and watch
it's
your comrade die?
kind of ironic that it just clicked into, because the last one was 6 hours ago. So it's almost like they're listening to me now.
Wouldn't save anyone either.
So hold on, I want to adjust this.
It would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Alright, it's a little better.
Well,
At the Empyrean's throne,
Recently these bots, and just prior to that, all the doxing fall. Yeah.
despite the horrible
Yeah.
pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to
I honestly don't know. I haven't been paying attention much to Twitch's upgradings and whatnot. I tend to just do my own thing. Let Twitch do their own thing. I think one thing that might be helpful, because Twitch already has a system that is kind of like this, to be able to, I think it's chat in anybody's chat, the streamer can turn on a must have a verified email address. So I feel like they should probably do the same for follows. If people want to be able to follow or sub to somebody, it has to be on an account that has a verified email address.
Hang in there!
That might fix some of the problems, but probably not all of it.
well, it is amazing in some sense, I suppose.
Yeah, Twitch does. It's just Bezos does. No, I don't think Twitch is that bad. Pretends to go to space. Oh, hiccups, please.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago, a broad
Email verification is great. The stream I mod with
Did he say
it.
why he was going
I
there?
never have to do
Something
anything. The
about
stream, I
meeting
don't
some
have to
friends
ban a
first.
person on average.
Exorcists
Yeah,
use that
exactly.
power to train, right?
Yeah, I think since turning mine on, I don't think I've seen a single one of those
But he seemed a bit like
string
the
names
being excellent.
that are just like, if you want to be famous,
Man like him.
buy these bots or whatever, blah, 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 blah,
He
blah.
said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower.
So it's definitely helpful. Oh, actually, also, for any streamers currently lurking, and for Adam, because I know currently you're the only one that streams as chatting,
He's scheming.
You mean
stream, what was it, smart notifications? I think under it's settings and then notifications, smart notifications. If you have them turned on, you might want to turn them off. Apparently Twitch is having some problems with it working properly, that it's just not sending people notifications at all. And it's recommended that you turn it off so it just sends notifications like it used to.
Loringen Tower lies beyond the Burnak Plateau.
Blah! If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
Let's go. Oh, apparently we killed somebody. Soaring Dragon is real nice, but if I miss whatever I'm going for, I just miss half of my combo. Woo, we're spawning a bunch of stuff. think all three of those things that were chasing after me are part of this fight. Oh fuck, I got 5. Nice. Oh, I didn't even use the right one. God damn it. I really wanted to start using the other one of those because I want to level it up just in case it unlocks a new one.
Its guardian was angry at it.
Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart?
Well, of course.
I'm never gonna beat it.
Yeah, I'm super excited for Back to Blood later, folks. If you haven't watched anything on it yet and you are a fan of the old Left 4 Dead games, 100% go check it out as fast as possible. Or hell, even wait until I stream it if you really want to, but like, such a good game. From what I've seen of it, it seems to be a lot more difficult than the older games, but still so fun. I'm pretty sure out of the 2 or 3 people that I watched the other day, not a single person actually completed a campaign run. And I don't mean like both full levels, I just mean like one level. I don't think I saw anybody actually complete it. Going back to the joke with me, Twitch pretends to care rather than pretends to go to fair, yeah. So wait, did Jeff Bezos not actually go to space? Because I actually haven't heard anything on that. It'd be fucking hilarious if he didn't actually do it. Pretty confident in Back 4 Blood being a fun game. Not sure about the price tag though. What? I haven't even actually looked. What is the price tag at the moment? 80 Canadian. Oof. Yeah, that might be a little expensive. I know they don't have all the content in it at the moment. So like last I heard, there's supposed to be much more to the levels. So instead of just the 2 that are available, like I think I've heard that there's supposed to be at least 6 or 7. So that helps a little bit, but yeah, 80 sounds like a bit of a push. It's probably, I'd probably give it a $60 game off the bat, based on what I've seen so far. But that's also if they come out with the extra content that they're talking about is supposed to be in the game. It's 16 USD. Well, yeah, but nobody likes USD. Hell, even the US currently doesn't like USD. Cuba likes USD? Okay, that's fair. One country likes USD. Let's all just switch to the ruble. That'll do it, right? Or the, Oh, I always forget the other one. No, it's not it. I forget one, but it's like a banana is worth $1 million. Their economy is just so bad.
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
That he does. Okay, oh yeah, all the folks are gone here, so this is definitely the way we're supposed to go now.
What's wrong, Laphicet?
I was just wondering why Eisen and Zavid can't work together to find Ifrid.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
Fair.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
I think the Zimbabwean dollar is
Like
still
Zavid
the
said,
most
you start
hyperinflated
talking
currency.
to
That
faces.
might be the one I'm thinking of, yeah.
Sounds harder than I thought.
That sounds about right. It's basically the idea that their money is so inflated that it is worthless. There's no point in using it at all. Ooh, we got a tail, eh? How much is a tail? Was it 2 stars? Yeah, it's 2 stars. You can't even see it on her. Okay, we're probably not going to be able to see it on him because of the costume either. Oh no, it comes out the back. What the fuck? Okay, that's just where his hips are. Okay. The suit definitely doesn't help with that. This one makes the tail floating as well. It does work for him though. Don't think I'm going to use it though. Is there anybody that the tail would work well for? Not really. None of their costumes really work with it. Back to fucking 99 of those items. Holy shit, they stack up quickly. The dog was docked for nothing. Well, it just doesn't work for anybody. You have a recommended combo for it, I'll give it a shot, but otherwise I don't think she's gonna work.
Victory is ours.
Do. Oh, hello. Okay, I did not realize that there was just a boss here. Let's do this. Woo! Actually took out a chunk of my health in one hit. It's a little bit stronger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, fuck me. Let's back the fuck up. Let somebody else take some aggro. Or don't. It just wants to target me for whatever reason. It might work for Velvet and her villager clothes. Actually, yeah, it could work with her villager clothes potentially. That also means changing out of her badass clothing as it is. And who wants to do that? So folks, I'm taking the aggro here. You guys should have killed this thing by now.
Come on, really?
Woo, 14 grade, nice. His paper, his bag, and her cute shoes are all done. For each successive hit during a Mystic Art, a portion of the expanded BG will restore. Poggers. It's actually real good. Alright, you have nothing else. Nothing else. You can switch out of the cute shoes. But what do you need? You still need those, but you also need these. What does she need? She still needs the cute shoes, so we'll let her switch over to the cast heels. Well, let's take a look at the thing with her villager clothes. Might have to put her villager hairstyle as well, just so it's not as in the way. See, even her hairstyle just kind of blocks it. Like, it works, but it's not great. I think the tail's just too small. I understand it's meant to be a Shiba Inu's tail, but, like, could you have made it a bit more proportional to human body sizes? I think that's the biggest thing. It's just, it looks like it's way too small. What are these? These aren't purple boys, are they? Whew, easy.
Worth my time.
Okay, how do we...
Whoa,
There we go.
Hot water is spouting out of the mountain.
Oh shit, it
Look
is.
at those rainbows.
This is one of the 7
Oh.
wonders of the world. the
Quad
Black
rainbow all the
Geyser.
way.
The water heats up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface. And the rainbows are caused
I
by
was gonna
light
say
reflecting
triple
from the
rainbow because I
sun
only noticed the
suspended
3
in
at first, and then I
mineral
saw that one over there.
It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee!
That was very educational.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser.
Huh.
Way.
That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but
With the salt content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Mogulo, I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
To be completely honest, if there are actual like crabs and octopus being shot at those boiled alive, they probably do taste pretty good. I'll give it to her.
I'm expert at feeding at the real world.
No mercy! Wounds that won't shoot its heart!
Jade Way! Deception!
Just how does this sword work?
Careful, Offset. Should cut your finger off.
Let's do
Ooh. It's an interesting fighting style. Let him lose a finger, he learned a valuable lesson.
I hope I did.
Fair. Definitely learn not to put his finger near sharp objects again.
Everyone ready to play?
I love how I'm getting new variants of all these other monsters, but the boars are still just boars.
Come on, really?
I'll finish this quickly.
Don't know if you'd miss your pinky. I'd miss my pinky. I use my pinky to support like my phone and everything. It'd definitely be a little irritating not to have it.
You won't get
Hey, Jesse, how's it going? I almost completely blanked on the name. I went to say Jess and Jesse, and it just went whoop. Hey, Jesse, how's it going? Yeah, you're how many hours into this game now and still fighting skunks, scorpions, and pigs? Exactly. It's plural, yeah.
Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! You're finished!
They're as elite as it can be from the way we can tell.
You're finished!
Actually, can we even say that they're elite?
Not hurt, are you?
Because apparently I can get my characters to level 200 in this, and we're only level 30. So these things probably aren't even elites. Still the basic starter enemies. Do 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 do. Can I have that item, please? Thank you.
Yes, it's time to
It really does not want to use the proper one of those. Like, I'm getting more than an 8-hit combo, and it just does the other one, which really annoys me. If there's a reference in there, it's been lost on me. I'm not sure either. If it's a reference that I was trying to make, I definitely didn't make a reference.
Let's go.
I'm not smart enough for that. Ah, the elite pigs. Ooh, it's a Norman.
Eisen!
Oh, I still have Eisen in the fucking Norman
Listen
clothes.
to the ship's crew. Good.
I thought there was actually just like a random character that was wearing
In
it.
the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No. They were
Oh,
like
that's
this when I
fucking,
got
that's
here.
great. That's just
It must have
great.
been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much the same for this game,
Then
Adam.
what need did he
A lot
have
of the
to
enemies
write
are
the
just
card on me?
skin swapped, higher
If you
variants.
knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Ifrid, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
Nice.
Creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living life on his terms, I could accept that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
There's a bit of a punch serious near that's being lost because of that suit.
It's rude to eavesdrop.
So when you meet the captain, kill them. He's the reason Eisen speaks in a nautical metaphors.
Isn't there any way
True.
you and Eisen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Rip.
Well, that's how it is.
You two are pretty much the exact same person.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Can't disagree there.
Loringen Tower's a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes.
Shit, it's been a
a
half an
red
hour
palace
already?
built on
Fuck me,
ancient
man.
ruins.
Time
What was
flies.
that? Did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
That's not good.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malak arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn
Oof.
ability.
I
We
hate
learn
that
arts
where
to
it's,
suit
yeah,
that
it's
ability.
all
So,
based on how you're
an
born.
orderly is
You
an
can't actually
orderly
train
for
it up.
life,
I hate
then.
that type of stuff.
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only two reasons: to protect people from demons and to save the world.
All of you that dedicated
Good
to
luck for that.
asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case,
May I introduce you
that
to the
is what
entirety
linked
of
you
human
at
history?
Loringen Tower.
But you see, human history doesn't necessarily mean that. We're not born with an innate ability that we can't grow upon.
I
We
can't
as
wrap
humans
my
can
head
grow
around
our
it.
abilities.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before.
We
but
can
it
work
seems
with
he's quite
weights to
serious
make our
about
muscles
it.
stronger.
Maybe that's
You
why I
can
don't feel
practice with
scared of
information to
him.
make your knowledge
Even
stronger.
when he and Eisen were about to
You
fight,
can practice
I
pretty much
didn't feel
anything to
tense
make
at
your
all.
skills better at it.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo.
I just hate the aspect of you walk into something, they scan you and go, "This is the best you can do. Good luck." And it's
Don't
like,
ask me.
oh, cool.
He doesn't come across as vicious.
Hey,
I think that's
Matego,
why
I'm doing
scared.
pretty good. How about you? How about you?
He's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Ifrid's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Meant more social class slash
I agree,
cases,
but
racism,
I
patriarchy,
don't
so on.
understand
See,
any
even
of
then,
either.
now don't get me wrong, as much as it is harder for some folks when they're born in certain statuses, even then, folks can still work hard to get out of it. Sometimes it sucks and you struggle and people need to work harder than others, which I also don't agree with, but they can work their way out of it.
Take a look at this. Well, well. Now here's a fine.
And it's not, and those that can't get out of it is through usually no fault of their own, and it's a fault of the system around them. Can I just have my items, please?
Scout ship setting sail.
Yes, I did call everybody miscreants who can't behave. I started stream off by stating that there may potentially be an open 4 slot for Back for Blood. Not 100% sure yet, and I said anybody is, if anybody wants to take part, they're welcome to join, but they have to behave themselves. So Band has taken that as a personal slight upon his honor. You can be the 4th in Back for Blood, probably? Nice, alrighty. Yeah, right now we do have Allie. It's just last I heard from Ray, because of how early we're starting, Allie's not 100% sure if she can join. But if Allie can't make it and Ray and Orc don't have anybody that want to join, you're welcome to join.
I don't get it.
Get what?
Are y'all gonna play Nightmare? I honestly know nothing about the types of the games or anything like that. I've only watched whatever a couple of other people have played, so I'm down to try whatever happens to pop up.
Well, if it were me who had that curse...
Because of ping problems you're skipping? You're welcome to still try, Matenko.
Because of it, right?
That's the thing, is if community stuff's ever going on, if you want to play, give it a shot. If it turns out that the ping isn't working, you're welcome to back out, but feel free to give it a shot if you ever want to give it a shot.
And I'd probably really,
Ooh, it's your birthday, Ban. Allowed to take whatever I like as an insult. Fair. Happy birthday, though, Ban. Welcome to the beautiful old age of, what is it? 30? 30, right? Yeah. Welcome, I think.
It sounds like
or is it 29?
Very strong man.
I forget. You're older than I am, so it's 30, isn't it? And yes, I'm just dropping that for everybody. Yes, 11 months older. That's what it was.
On to battle.
Ooh, that was like a quad kill right there. I love it. Love it when that happens.
Hey, is everyone alright?
Can't play most games on European servers. RIP. Should we gain cooking level? Level are we? 12. We're almost there. 8 more levels and she is done. Plus 10, I guess. Wow. Wow, sir. I wish you a heartfelt happy birthday, and I just get a potentially me. What a guy.
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angel!
That's the first time I've actually seen her use her ability. It's actually pretty cool. Especially since she's using just a chocolate bar right now.
Hey, is everyone alright?
I do need to do 2 things though before I forget. 1, switch them over. And 2, put him back into his proper clothing.
Eisen, can I ask you about that thing?
At what point does a chocolate bar reach terminal velocity? That would depend on the weight of the chocolate bar and how high you're dropping it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent.
I believe it would be
civilization.
Within
and can't resist a good treasure.
Within 15 seconds of being dropped, most things reach terminal velocity.
What is it?
No,
say.
It's more than that.
It seemed like a weapon.
I forget the time frame, but there is an average for the amount of time it takes something to reach terminal velocity once dropped from a height.
Saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device. But why is Zavid looking for Ifrid? To apologize for stealing it?
I guess its weight would also impact it, wouldn't it?
Gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Malak to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
Probably, yeah. The giant chocolate bar probably wouldn't do too much. It might still, depending on how tall she actually made it, it might still have a decent impact. But it probably would not be lethal with one hit. It would probably be, like, maybe a broken bone or a bruised muscle or something like that, but probably not lethal. Well, you can still eat it. Yeah, fair. You could still just eat it.
You're just lucky I made it quick.
Ooh, gleaming daggers. So are you still working on your daggers? You are. And then we have 2 that we need to do. Yeah, once he's done that, we need to switch over to you guys. And then you guys. Yes. Anything at terminal velocity will just straight up kill you. It's just whether that item can get to terminal velocity fast enough or not. Actually, I wonder, can anything reach terminal velocity? Like, if I dropped a feather from a high enough platform, could it reach terminal velocity? Or would it be too light of an item to be able to get that, to be able to build up that type of speed? I feel like there's probably some things in this world that can't quite reach terminal velocity. I'm not a sciencey person, so I don't know a whole lot about that type of stuff. I believe the upward resistance versus the density doesn't allow it to? Okay. Feather's density doesn't let it do it. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of what I was thinking. I just wasn't 100% sure. Whoo! 1,000 plus damage minus 20% or max health plus 10%. Let's try this out.
You sure?
Don't get over time.
Perhaps it depends on the feather and if enough of the quill is attached, etc. Fair, yeah. If you got something that's gonna give it the weight, then it could probably do it. Still not doing the right one. Rip. Look at who in the chat did science degrees rather than arts, or at least could remember things from school. It's kind of like you can't kill a fish in a water with a plank. That's debatable. If the fish is close enough to the surface, I could kill it with a plank. But yeah, no, science was not my thing. I had to take the easiest science course offered in my high school so I could get my science credit. And that was good old, fucking... Shit, what was it even called? Marine science or whatever? I don't know. We essentially just followed water life. Choke the fish with a plank? Yeah. Adam, do you remember what the ocean... Was it just oceans? Actually, was that what it was called? Oceans? Where did the desire to kill fish come from, guys? Hungry? Ocean's 11, yes, that's what it was. I had to take that science class just to get my science credit. I tried taking physics. I'll admit I didn't go straight to science. I did attempt physics, and that did not work out very well. So I had to switch to oceans.
Looks like you want to die.
I don't know if this is not kind to those not interested. Yeah, pretty much. I took physics originally because I was like, you know what? Physics is probably, out of all the sciences, the one that's going to help me the most. I don't know. I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to go into at the time, but I was like, physics just seems like the most practical thing that I could do. So I was like, fuck it, I'll take physics. I'll struggle through it. I'll do what I can. Made it, like, 25% into the class and was like, yeah, nope, I can't do this. It did not go well for me. Ended up failing that class and, yeah, had to take oceans. Luckily enough, I still graduated on time because I just didn't take an extra prep class. But still sucked. I am just saying because the plank floats, you cannot hit the fish effectively. Fair, yeah. If you are going for a deep fish, you're not going to get it with a plank. You go with a near surface level fish, you could potentially get it with a plank, but it would still be rough. Art defense, who's got the lowest art defense? We do. If you wanted easy science, you wanted biology? Yeah. And then our oceans class is even easier than that, because oceans was basically biology, but strictly for sea creatures and whatnot, and it was very well known within our school that the underperforming students took oceans, so the teacher very much made it simple. 1.2 times absorb health effect, reduce stagger duration by 5%, and recovers 35% of damage you take. Random skill 1.0. This is actually real nice. What the fuck? My attack goes up as well. Jeez, we need more of those. That's a really nice one. Not going anywhere near a deep fish. Those things are built differently. Yeah. Its garish pink implies superior attack power. Does it? Does it imply that? It does. Very much so. Somebody walks up to you wearing a garish pink suit, I'm going to be terrified. I'm going to back the fuck up and be like, please, don't hurt me. I don't think I'm supposed to be here, but let's check this the fuck out. I'm interested. I wonder if this is an optional dungeon, or if we're going to come back to this in a little bit. Back to 45 years ago.
I hope I did a good job.
I'll end this quickly.
You know, now that you said that, band, I kind of want to buy a garish pink, like, proper actual tux. The full-blown pink suit.
Come on, really?
Oh, hello there.
I'll finish this quick.
Woo. Somehow I lost my spirit thing. Rip.
Did you see that? I beat it.
Pink suits are the sort of things you'd see on shows like Miami Vice, which I think is 45 years old at this point. Fuck, damn if it is. Holy shit. Actually, yeah, that sounds about right. I've heard the name Miami Vice pretty much my entire life. So it's got to be pretty fucking old by now. Okay, we can't go that way. Ah, there they are. Okay. I was gonna say it's just a nice wide open area, but there's nobody here. Ooh, they are dealing some fucking hard damage, and I'm stunned. Can I move? Thank you. This is a dangerous fight. So this is the first time we've actually had to use a life bottle, folks. The stun man, kindly fuck off and let me do something. Okay, I'll keep them distracted at the very least. I may be making it older to make myself feel younger if the day considered fair. Oh, different kind of suit. Conversation was like tuxedo / sports blazer, not bodysuit. Yeah. Fucking Filthy Frank though, man. Can I say I absolutely love the design of those spiders? I do like the looks of the what were they, orb weavers? They're pretty cool, but right now they're super fucking annoying. Their stunning ability is a nuisance. And that's the only real reason they're doing any good, is because they just keep me stunned.
You don't want to make me angry.
Oh, we got a shit ton of experience from that, though.
Sorry.
Guess we're gonna farm here for the next little bit. I am down to fight more of this shit. It's not like I really use my life bottles anyways. Okay, so we can go that way. I want to double check to see if we can go the other way. Those are orb weavers. I thought they only came in yellow. Yeah, it's one thing I've been lucky about, is most of the places I've lived in my life, I haven't had to worry about spiders too much. I think I need to pay attention to it more in Calgary, but like Nova Scotia, I think the worst spider we have, and it's not even a common one, is the brown recluse. It's like, I don't think they can natively live in Nova Scotia, but they can travel here from like the US on one of the ferries.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Are you just the wrong level for this area, or is there an elemental weakness you're supposed to take advantage of, or is it just that stun is broken, thus gouging, spin, everything? Yeah, it's probably mainly just that the stun is a busted effect in this game. Because they were doing a decent amount of damage when they hit me, and I was doing a good amount of damage when I hit them. But because they kept me stun locked, and there's like 3 or 4 of them surrounding me at the same time, it was like they'd hit me for a decent chunk, re-stun me, hit me again, re-stun me. So I think it was more because of that. Like, if I could stay out of the stun lock, it would have been fine. Because when I'm stunned as well, if I take a hit, I also lose soul, which means I can't attack as often. Yeah, just kind of compounds from there. Spiders aren't really a problem unless you are afraid of them. They aren't really aggressive towards people. Ooh, but see, that's where you're mistaken. Spiders can be very aggressive, especially a brown recluse. If you get anywhere within its territory, it will hunt you the fuck down. To be fair, Web is an OP spell. Okay, I actually want to fight the spider, but it keeps connecting me to everything else, and I just have been leaving it alone.
Come on, really?
But yeah, no, Matengo, you are right. For the vast majority of spiders, they're usually not an issue, but there are definitely some out there that you don't want to get within their living space, because they will very aggressively hunt you down. But yeah, the vast majority though will just chill. As long as you don't get too close, they don't give a shit. So yeah, Spider's Net currently made me lose a one of my soul things, which is a problem against these guys. I need as many of those as possible.
Did you see that? I beat it.
You did. Okay, just the two of them? Just the two.
We can do this.
Come to Britain where scary spiders are deported.
Killing flash! But I'm this close. I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! One to win!
One thing I have a lot of respect for, but I really don't understand mentally how people can do it, is those that collect venomous snakes and poisonous spiders. Just like how? Why put yourself at risk for that? Like, I get they're adorable, they're fluffy, they're fun, but yeah, fuck up once and you're dead. I respect it because it's a profession. People enjoy those types of things. Like, I'm not gonna fault you for doing something that you enjoy doing, so I'm still gonna respect you for it. I just don't want to go anywhere near something that can kill me by one little prick. Also, the fact of they have the guts to be able to work with something to that degree, knowing that their life is constantly at risk whenever they open the cage. You kind of have to respect that. They probably have an antidote on the side. Oh yeah, 100%. Like,
Come on, really?
some of the higher tier things. That at the very least, they don't have any spiders or snakes that will probably kill them in one bite to give them enough time to call for an ambulance or something. You work with children, they're far more dangerous. See, I don't agree with that. If a child bites me, sure, I could have some problems. I may need to go get a couple needles, probably check for rabies, all that kind of stuff, but I'm not likely gonna die. Unless they pull a knife out on me. Then there's a high probability.
Take a look at this.
There we go. Ooh, swordsman eye patch. So we are done with this place now, right? Yes, we are.
Scout ships.
Swordsman's eye patch, eh? Well, let's take a look at switching out this one. So, do we want to give her the swordsman eye patch? Or the pirate eye patch? Children are pretty good with knives when you don't expect them to cook. Yes. But even then, you are less likely to get stabbed by a child than you are to get bitten by a snake or a spider. So, I'll take my chances. But what do you think, folks? Do we want the pirate eye patch? Or do we want the swordsman eye patch? I think this is as far, yeah, this is as far as I can zoom in. You're vibing with the swordsman one? Okay. Kind of want to get rid of her left bang, though. But then that doesn't look as good with the left bang gone. So maybe I should actually keep it. Adjusting for profession, especially. I would say I'm less likely to get stabbed than I would be for getting bitten by spiders and whatnot. I would say because I would say the ratio chance, because I work with children, I would probably have how to word it properly. Because yeah, I don't know how to word that properly. I'm around children more often, so because of that, I guess I would be more likely to get stabbed. But if you actually broke it down into proper stats, I feel like I would be less likely to get stabbed than I would be to get bitten or contact something. Kids, except for maybe, I don't know, maybe in certain places, but most of the places I live, people really aren't violent to the degree of wanting to physically hurt somebody that badly. A punch to the face, maybe, but a stab wound, not as much. I would say I'm more likely to be physically harmed by children, but more likely to be deadly harmed by spiders or snakes. That's probably the best way I can put it. Can I move? Thank you. 5 child will definitely teach you to stab anyone but animals. Like when I was actively doing youth work, especially gang work, I was definitely more likely to get stabbed than I was to get bit. Well, yeah, because you were doing gang work, though. That is the distinct difference there. You were doing a variant of work within the youth work and whatnot that puts you in those dangerous situations. On average, most kids are not going to actually try to harm people. But yeah, if you put yourself in a situation, though, that you're working with those types of kids, then obviously the chances are going to be much, much higher.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Do. I still don't know if I'm supposed to even be here yet. Like, could just be farming here for no reason. Side note, gang work is bullshit. Just putting them in a generic environment with additional safeguards in place was far better. Okay. What kind of stuff did you do with the gang work, man? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, did you go and like try to do rehabilitation stuff with kids that were in gangs, or is it more like trying to get kids out of gangs? Like, genuinely curious. We don't really have those types of problems up here, or at least to the degree that like we have to step in and do mitigation work. To my knowledge, at least, that could be. I'm still new to the Calgary area. That might be wrong, but as far as I'm aware, that's not the case.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Steam Charm. To see. That's finished. That's finished. Yes, you can use that one. Stream Charm. Wind Power. Okay, let's go this way towards the bubble. I was trying to move them from that environment into the youth provision system, so it was youth sessions with just them in it. Targeted outreach. Okay, gotcha. That's good to hear that they had something like that in place at the very least. Like, sure, it may not have been super effective, but having it's better than not having it. It at least gives a chance for them to try to have something to help them out. Yeah, I'd say the youth center I volunteered at would be similar. We didn't do targeted outreach by any means, but it was definitely stated numerous times that like our main concern were those that needed the help and needed the outreach, whether it be like lack of parental figures, lack of friends, putting themselves in dangerous situations, things like that. So yeah, we didn't specifically target any of those people, but we did state like, yo, if you need help, we're fucking here. I actually miss that youth center. I'm gonna have to see if they're still open when I go home to visit. You were fucking there? Sadly, no. There's a couple of the workers there that, you know, had they been interested, I would have been down.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Generally, with most of them, the thing that did the most good was them picking up girlfriends who wouldn't tolerate that shit. Yeah, fair. Fucking get the whip out. The only problem with that, though, is if they ever broke up with their significant other, it usually led to worsening situations. I'm not sure what it was like for you, but like any of the kids that we had that got into relationships and then got out of them, they usually doubled down on the shit that they were doing before.
I'll finish this quickly. Guys like the dial.
You two are so cool.
See, it's pretty much only the spiders in this area that are a problem. The scorpions are a pushover. The seeds are a bit of a pushover. But those spiders, man, they fuck me up. Most of them were still better because their support network had changed. It was only the ones who were bright or really dysfunctional from abuse who instantly gravitated back into it. Yeah. And those are the ones that we always struggle with in the youth networking stuff, that getting them something to help. It's not the easiest thing to do. Alrighty, what do we got here? Well, there's the teleport for the dungeon. We can jump down. Fuck it, let's check it out. Oh! I don't know if the eyelash just fell into my eye or what, but there was a sharp ping on my eyeball. And I'm probably going to be trying to blink it out for the next little bit. Oh. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, before we head in there, I am going to trigger the... Ooh, hello. Then we're going to trigger this. Focus? Sure, let's just give you more focus.
I'll end this quickly. Not even worth my time.
Oh, this is... Where the hell even is this? I don't recognize this place. It definitely cemented for me that I never wanted to do social work in Britain. The constraints I had were frustrating enough, let alone the ones that came from such a rigid... Yeah, I can see that. Like, Canada, I'll probably honestly isn't much better. We didn't have a lot of support for the stuff we were doing. And, like, luckily the youth center I worked at, they were very open to allow us to do what we had to do to help people, as long as we weren't breaking the law or getting, like, too close to that fine line type of thing. But, in terms of, like, financial support to be able to set up programs and everything, we had, like, nothing for help. Except for our parent company.
Nothing can stop these fists.
Oh no, I've been in here. Okay, I know where we are now. Kind of. Let me just double back here for a second. This is the top area? Right? Yeah, okay.
Let's get started.
Lack of support didn't frustrate you. I can beg, borrow, or steal well and write grant bids with the best of them. It's being told you can't do something that will help because it's not the best practice or not what's done, which is what you had when social. Yeah, actually, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I don't think we didn't get involved too much where we had restrictions like that. Most of the stuff that we did was pretty simple, so it wasn't a problem. But at the same time, like we didn't really do like gang outreach or things like that, so we definitely didn't have a as deep of a system as probably what you worked with, Ban. But fuck it does suck to hear that though. Like there's nothing worse than sitting there going like, I know I can do something, but I'm not allowed to do it. And that's typically when you usually just like slide over a piece of paper with a number on it and go, you didn't see this from me, kid. Ooh, a death ward. 74. Capability versus undead. Nice. Let's go. Okay, I definitely feel like there's supposed to be a boss fight in here, but we just came a little bit too soon. So I guess we'll double back for now and continue exploring some of the other areas. High knife crime area, high CSE, growing hub for human trafficking, historic part of drug networks in Britain, but losing that status due to changing infrastructure. Fuck. Oh, and I guess thinking there's another, and it just kind of clicked for me, another bit of a cultural difference there on why you would assume that you're more likely to get stabbed by a child than potentially bitten by a poisonous snake or spider and whatnot, is probably due to the fact that Britain does have higher stabbing rates than most other countries. Canada's stabbing rates are not that high as far as I'm aware. Also don't have poisonous spiders, fair. Dire foe, hello. Easy.
I made it quick.
Okay, sash, slow ward, fire ring.
Yeah. There are things.
Nothing there. You need to switch out. You can do the shock ward. You can do the flame ward. Fuck it, let's put him on the flame ward. And then, was it you? Yeah, fire ring. Oh, are all your rings now mastered? You are done with all the rings. Okay, so you want... Who's all done with this one? Pretty much nobody. Let's put you on the shock ward and go from there. Right over though, your chat's free to breathe again. You know what I'm like. I tend to go with the flow with whatever conversation happens to pop up. Sometimes we have a bit more of a serious day, sometimes we don't. And in all honesty, sometimes you need to have those serious conversations. A lot of folks don't know what it's like in other countries, and it's usually good to hear what kind of standings different places have, kind of see the difference culturally, and all that good stuff. Because what one country struggles with, another might not. Brain was going to head into CSE as a topic, no one needs that. Gotcha, gotcha. In that case, for today, we will put these conversations on pause. And let's talk about something else. The issue is just figuring out what else to talk about. My life is very boring, thus I don't have many topics to introduce.
You're fighting the
See, look at that. This thing only lost half its health while I killed 3 scorpions. Like, I feel like these spiders are just a touch higher than everything else in this cave.
Come on, really?
Let's talk about the child abuse within the Catholic Church, also known as Laphicet 2.0. We haven't abused Laphicet, though, in a while. He's actually been doing pretty good. He's been a happy boy for once. Alright, we'll keep the cast heals on for now, but eventually we'll probably have to switch them over. He's not Catholic anymore? Exactly. But yeah, if she needs the boots before Magilu's finished with them, I'll have to switch Velvets out.
I'll finish this quick.
Alas, Catholic is still Catholic. Oh my god, you fucking sons of bitches. Guys are gonna stun lock me, then I'm gonna stun lock you. Yeah, the stun locking of the gouging spin is very nice and very busted. Does he still believe in the exorcist stuff? I think he does in the principle and idea of it, but like not so much the Abbey anymore. I think he's definitely coming to question the Abbey's intent. Yeah, he is connected to one, though, mind you, not fully by his own choice.
We're finished here.
He was kind of passed out when we set the two of them up. But no, I'd say that he definitely still believes in the principles of the exorcist and whatnot. The fact of like saving people, trying to get rid of bad demons, all that kind of stuff. But definitely isn't fully following the beliefs of the Abbey anymore. No one's Catholic by choice. Okay, I would assume that I'm probably supposed to head into there. So instead, we're going to head over here. No, we're supposed to head over here. So instead, we're going to go back. Think about it. Do you know anyone who chose to be Catholic? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I know people who've chosen to be Christian, but I honestly don't know how many of my friends classify as Catholic. So I can't even tell you if I have any Catholic friends. Also, thank you. Oh, we're back here. This place. This is the wall thingamajigger that we had to break through with the pirates. Okay. People who lost the idea what the religion is, they full on win cultist mode.
No one on guard. They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
Monsters. A whole bunch. Alright, here we go. It's an interesting layout. I would assume all the blue stuff is supposed to be like mana? Or is it just like super crystal clear water? Oh, there's a thought. You ever played Cultist Simulator? I have not. Didn't even know there was a thing called Cultist Simulator.
Take a look at this.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Scout ships.
Didn't even know.
Eisen, when and how did Ifrid disappear exactly? And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What? I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work. Drat. It seems I've been digging too hard.
No matter. Ifrid vanished about a year ago.
Real good, quite hard, not what you'd expect. Okay.
And secretly left
The one that looks like Phasmophobia, but you sacrifice goats and evade the demons.
But all we found.
See, now you got me interested.
A fight and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
No, but older game, it's a solo card guard.
I'd say it's likely.
Sort of a story-based deck building.
Captured and
Okay.
imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Moloch.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their
Card
island.
game, gotcha.
Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Ifrid about a year ago. Surely it must have caused.
Doesn't
quite
sound
a
too bad at all.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh.
The only issue I'd have would be the deck building part. I'm not the best at making decks of cards.
Why? And when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation by Lord Melchior.
That's fishy.
He wanted to hide something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was.
And it involves the Abbey?
Potentially. Ooh. Okay, we are supposed to come up this way. So I'm debating if I want to... Yeah, I'm going to double back first. Just in case, I don't want to get too close to the door and have it trigger. Love deck building games. The only reason I still play Duel Link, I have like 50 plus decks in it. Damn. I can do like roguelike deck building games, things like Slay the Spire and stuff like that. But if it's like more of a proper card game where you actually have to save your decks and things like that, I'm no good at making those. It's not a traditional deck builder. It's a really hard game to explain as it's deliberately obtuse to create the esoteric feel of occultism. Ah. Yeah, I'd probably still give it a shot. I just have to remember it. And y'all know what my memory's like. Fucking goldfish, smooth brain. Put it in your Discord either way, that works. Yeah, there's another one that I was told that I need to check out by the guys as well. But I was told I was not allowed to look anything up for it. I honestly forget what the title of the game is, so I can't really state it to you folks. But I was told it's one that if you look up the game, it ruins kind of the joke of the game. But it's a really messed up and weird game. I'll have to ask the guys what the title was again later. There's a cat. I would recommend looking at the store page trailer for Cultist Simulators. It gives a better sense of it than I can put into words. Okay. I'll definitely take a look at that then. Oh, my phone's updating. RIP. Simple ribbon? Madam, don't you need a ribbon? No, you've already mastered that one, and you're still working on that one anyways. See, in most other games, if you receive a simple ribbon, that's a freakout moment because that's like immunity to all status ailments. This game, not so much. Halberd. Do we already have one of those? Wait, what? Oh, there it is. We do not. God damn, she's got a lot of weapons she needs to get through. Saffron, Art Defense. Still her. It's pretty much tied between her and Rokuro, but he's just staying like 1 point above each time. It's the same person who did Sunless Sea, if you ever played that for reference. I have not played Sunless Sea.
This is Von Eifried.
Well, hello, sir.
Eisen, it's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
True. Aside from my little brother, not even once.
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once. Eisen, why?
He doesn't have a little brother.
Got no brother.
It's all an illusion. I do want his hat. You are right, Bad. It is a real nice hat. May not be your brother, but is that your little sister? That is your little sister. And she got fucking sniped. Oh, shit. Oh, it was another illusion. Okay.
Thanks for luring him out. I owe you one.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're not going to talk about it in this game, but I know, because I've looked a little bit into how Zestria and Berseria connect, so I was reminded that he has a little sister.
Breaking through my double illusion. Impressive. I'm making a point not to fall for the same tricks twice.
I shouldn't have let you get away last time. I won't make that mistake again.
Oh, shit. We getting into this?
Why am I here?
Her consciousness has returned, so that is its power.
Oh, shit. Straight up turned it into a demon because it was regaining his conscience. That's horseshit.
Into a demon. What?
He's a cool gun. Yeah, I want it.
Happening?
Well, fuck. Oh, you're slightly rude of him.
Your Reaper's curse is quite a dreadful affliction, isn't it?
We actually gonna let him get away? He isn't even trying to be perceived as a good person. Yeah. All these people following the Abbey when they really shouldn't be.
Goddamn dragons to take care of.
Yes, gun. Why is he chasing him? Maybe the gun only works on spirits and Malkeem. Maybe it doesn't work on people. It's about my only idea. Well, I think we kept them juggled.
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
Oh, are you sure about that? What the?
I'll take care of the last one.
Oh shit. Oh, is he trying to stop us because he has the ability to return them to normal?
He just saved the wyvern?
Dude, the spiders were more intimidating than this dragon. Yeah.
Second thought. Is that your creed?
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
Oh, he copied it.
My work here is done.
The hell did you do? Wait, damn you!
What time is the potential B4B? We're going to be looking at between 4 and 5 p.m. EST. Ray has class until about 3 o'clock. And then she has to get home, get a shower, get some food. At which point, around 4 p.m., I'm probably going to take a bit of a break myself, get some food in me if I'm needing to. So yeah, between 4 and 5, most likely. So that would be between 5 and 6 for you, I think. Provides the ability to trigger random poison-related skills, poggers.
Where the hell did they go?
Yeah, essentially just waiting for Ray to finish up her classes and then going from there. My phone's going off like crazy. What's going on? Nothing. Nothing at all. It's just going off for no reason. If you joined us, Adam, would you be looking at streaming it, or are you just looking to join in? I would assume we're supposed to leave now? Yeah. Just play? Okay. We gonna fight Zavid out here?
You sure got some speedy legs for an old fart.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Zavid.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Melchior was highly interested in your weapon.
He was, to the point that he scanned it.
Steal it. Surely a legate like him could snatch it if he wanted to.
Why bother stealing it when you can just copy its hidden formula? Some arts can decipher the workings of other arts in a split second. And guess what Melchior's specialty is?
As he left, he said, "My work here is done."
The Abbey must have some use for that unknown art. Who knows what? After all, they brought it here from another continent.
True that.
And we'll find out what they're after and crush it to dust.
Let me ask you just one question. Why do you have Siegfried?
I'm counting on you, he said. Back when I served the Exorcists, they sent me on a mission to capture Eifried.
Zavid, you were once their slave?
Yeah. My mind was under the influence of Inominat's domain. But when Eifried aimed this baby at me, one shot was all it took to open my eyes. The fight we had after that was one for the books. He might have been a human, but that guy was a beast. Put a song in my soul.
Sounds about right.
But then Melchior had to jump in and spirit Eifried away with one of his damned illusions. That old bastard. Playing tricks with people's minds.
But why'd he grab Eifried and not Siegfried when he had the chance?
He probably didn't know at the time that this guy was the real prize he was after. But Eifried knew. Right before he was taken, he distracted Melchior long enough to hand Siegfried over to me.
Smart.
Well,
I feel like Eleanor should be having a crisis of faith right now, considering the whole one of the highest persons in the church turning people into demons and all. Yeah, just straight up turned his Malachim into demons, and yet she's still trying to follow them.
People he trusts.
Is that so?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Gotta keep looking for Eifried. So gotta give this back and settle our score.
I doubt you have much time left to get that done.
I'd hazard a guess that until now, Melchior was unaware what Siegfried could really do.
Is he gonna join us?
In other words, he and the exorcists weren't able to interrogate anything out of their captive.
And
I'm
now
sure
that
she will
Ifrid's
try to
no
kill herself
longer
any minute
needed,
now.
I see
Fair.
no reason for them to keep him alive.
The amount that she's tried to do it so far.
You think I don't know that?
If you really want to save Ifrid, you probably ought to team up with us.
Nope. No can do.
Why not?
You lot will do anything to achieve your goals. Even kill. Sorry, I'm a fighter, not a killer. I won't steal a single life. That's just my creed.
And I've got no intention of changing our pirate creed either.
Aizen and Zavid have their own creeds. They both have such strong principles, even though they're so different.
Just like humans.
No, really. It's almost like, you know, the fact that they're intelligent beings,
Well,
that they're almost identical to humans, other than the fact that they can use magic.
Combat.
It's a miracle.
What I meant is that they were awfully dirty tricks for an upstanding
Fuck, she's an idiot.
exorcist.
And the illusions.
Intelligent, yeah.
If that went on any longer, I wouldn't have been able to tell what was real and what was fake.
Intelligent on the
If they
same
can't be
standard as
distinguished from
humans are.
reality, perhaps one could live a happier life within the illusion.
That sort of happiness can rot.
You think so?
But by using illusions, you can defeat an opponent without causing them any physical harm.
Oh, how humane. Wow, the Abbey is so great.
So dumb as they come then, yes.
Who served Lord Artorias since before the Abbey's founding. He's done everything from logistical planning to defense strategy and even political negotiations. He shows the utmost concern, even for his opponents, so
He turned a friendly Moloch into a dragon.
that was...
Physical wounds can heal. Emotional wounds never fully fade.
Yeah.
And this is why I don't like her. She refuses to accept the truth.
Foul play is foul play, but you're talking to a demon and a witch. Who can judge?
I appreciate that you're trying to console me, but as an exorcist, I cannot accept this.
Alright, give me a second there, folks. I will be right back. Already back. Oh, just had to go blow my nose. I did actually think of one thing though, folks. I want to test something before I go too much farther. I just want to make sure that something is working for stream later. So I'm just gonna do a couple things first. Okay. Testing this one, no one likes teachers. Ha ha ha. Funny. Not that kind of testing. Different kind of testing. I guess I'll have to pull something in front of this though, potentially. Boop. Okay, things might go silent for the next little while. That is actually what I want to happen. So I'm just, if everything goes quiet, perfect. If everything doesn't go quiet, not perfect. So let's take a look at some stuff. Actually, you might still hear. You should be able to hear game volume, but I'm hoping that you won't hear me. Essentially, okay. So let's give this a try. Okay, game volume isn't switching over, so I'm going to turn some music on instead and try that out. Okay, we should be good then. Let's pause that. Bring that up. Still not hearing if we were supposed to again. I can't hear, and now we can. Perfect. Nope. That's perfect. I just wanted to make sure if I ever needed a situation where I have to mute stream but still talk to people in Discord, I wanted to make sure that I had the proper settings set up for that. So it essentially just means that I need to switch, like, essentially if I go to a BRB screen, but I need to chat to, like, Ray and Orc and them for a little bit or something like that, I can set my speakers here to my computer speakers. Going to hockey, probably not, because like the amount of time that it's going to be needed to happen is probably not a lot. It's like if I go to take a quick 10-minute break and I need to chat with them for a second. So it's just a matter of I mute my own mic on Streamlabs, change my computer settings to be my computer speakers rather than my headset, and we should be good to go, and you folks shouldn't be able to hear me while I talk to them for a little bit. So we should be Gucci. I will need to double check my hotkeys though for push to mute, because I hate using push to talk, and I'd rather have just a button I can click to unmute or mute myself. So I can do that later, before I actually fully get into streaming with them on Back 4 Blood. Basically, just making sure that all my audio stuff is set up properly, so if I need to talk to somebody without other people hearing, we're good to go. Because I definitely want to make sure that I'm not, like, if I get a follow-on here, I don't want to be talking, being like, yo, thank you, and have that pop up on their stream. And then if I need to talk to them to decide a few things before coming back onto stream, that you folks don't have to worry about hearing that, and all the logistics behind that stuff. Oh, shoot, the game audio didn't click back in. Okay, hold on. Okay, that is set up there. I forgot to switch this one back, that's why. Actually, just another second while I get this going, folks. Okay. Should be good to go now. Do. Is that so you can complain about how delinquent and debauchatory your chat is when all you want from them is good behavior? And what Matego said in game audio? No, it's more, again, just like, if I need to discuss something with them, like, hey, how much longer are we playing? Do we want to invite people? Blah, 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 blah. Like, it's the idea of not wanting to step on people's toes, while also still being able to have the conversations that I need to have. You're ashamed of us for sure. Yeah, 100%. That's what it is.
What's on your mind, Laphicet?
I know Siegfried comes from another continent and all, but do you know anything else about it, Ropero?
Nope, can't say I do. All I care about are swords. That contraption doesn't.
Mind you, I say this, but like,
I suppose that makes sense.
That really only works for my side of streaming. If Ray and Orc are also streaming later, then having you guys not be able to hear any of my stuff and trying to have a private conversation with them doesn't really work. But even still, it's good to have that knowledge to know that that is how it'll work in case I ever need to do it for whatever reason.
But wasn't it also what he used to dispel Melchior's illusions back there?
That was also amplification. The Malakim are the source of his arts. The relic pushed them past their limits and...
Kablooey.
Suffice it to say, it can be used both offensively and defensively. It must be very hard to master.
More important is what the Abbey plans to do with it. Not that I really care.
Laffy said, may I ask you something?
Depends on what you want to ask.
The girl with the umbrella from Lord Melchior's illusion. What is her connection to Eisen?
None of them actually know.
Answer if I asked him myself.
I don't know. I was wondering about her as well. She was pretty, wasn't she?
Oh, so you like a girl who's cute, but with a bit of sophistication.
Really? I thought his type was more like
What's going on?
discussing a delicate topic. Laphicet's first crush, if you must know.
Oh,
No, we weren't. We were just talking about the umbrella girl from the illusion.
the Umbrella Girl. That illusion made Eisen hesitate.
It did.
She must be really important to him.
Indeed. It must be a deep, naughty relationship.
Come on now.
Like a wife he wants to leave, but he can never let go. Or a lover from whom he can't move on.
Neither of
That's
those.
too wild, and she's too young.
Yeah, it's not that. What's more likely for a self-serving pirate is a daughter from a woman who only knows him by a fake name, perhaps one whom he cast aside, or who cast him aside.
And maybe
Whoa,
she was
wrong,
someone he
exactly,
admired for some
Mike. Welcome
reason.
in, how's it going?
When she died, he raised her daughter for her.
He had been friends with her since they were children.
Is he ever gonna just fix this? Like, they're having an open conversation, and he's just chilling, not saying anything.
Is this their idea of romance? In any case, beware of girls, Laphicet.
Right.
We still don't even get the clarification for it. So yeah, again, for those that don't know, that is his sister. You get to play, I think you get to play as her in Zestria. I think she forms the team and everything. Welcome to the Shame Zone, where we were all tamed by tainted for our sins of existing. Yes, 100%. I am the Sim Tamer. I remember this part there talking about the letter? What we essentially just had our first little Melchior encounter where he turned his 3 Molochs into demons, and then Zavid shot him with a gun, and we kind of learned about the gun and everything. And then, so during that situation, there was an illusion where we got to see the back of his sister, but we didn't get to see her face or anything.
I'll finish this quickly.
So we never did get a quest or anything for that cave. So I wonder if we're gonna have to go back there later, or if that's more just gonna end up being a red seal hunt. I wouldn't mind if it's a red seal hunt. It's anime. If they're too young, that just means they're 500 years old in reality, because that totally bypasses the issue. 100% non-problematic in the slightest. Exactly. They're 500 years old, man. What are you talking about? Just because they look like a 6-year-old child doesn't mean anything. Yeah, that is one issue I will fully admit with anime. As much as I love it, they do like to push the boundaries with their age limiting and the kind of loophole pulling that they can do with it. Seawolf Fang, interesting.
Scout ship.
It's also a really hard character type to pull off. Like, there are some situations where it actually works pretty good in anime, but typically that's like, even though they look young, they very much portray them as a mature person. But 9 times out of 10, that's not the character type they're going for when they do the, I look young, but I'm 500 years old. You know, it would be nice if there was a way to fast travel out of this. I'm back to town. Actually, we're supposed to go back to town? Yes. I will need to double check with the Red Seal Hunters to see if there's any that we're missing at the moment.
I'll finish this quickly.
I actually don't think I've seen any animes recently that have used the I'm young but actually old trope. I feel like that's one that they are kind of moving away from a little bit. That or I'm just not watching that kind of anime anymore. One of the two.
Sorry
Much
to
as I
cut you
couldn't
down.
stand the second book, Interview with the Vampire really deals with the immortal in a child body and the problems that creates in terms of growing up mentally but not physically. Yeah, if done right, the character typing is actually pretty interesting to learn about, but anime, again, though, does not tend to do a good job about portraying that type of character.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Oh, Demon Cleaver. Hello, new weapon, I think. Yeah, because we mastered everything else. So this one's weaker, but it's also... Okay, yeah, this one isn't upgraded at all. And its attack is barely weaker. The issue, though, is we go down to 4 BG instead of 5. Is that given to us because of this one? No, why are we losing... Confused on why we're losing a BG out of that, but oh well. Still need to do it anyways.
Not worth my time.
No escape!
Come on, really?
Gonna have to clear out the inventory when we get back to town too. Definitely picked up a few items.
I'll finish this quickly.
You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating?
See, I wonder if that's not working because I was always doing it on 5, and it only takes 4. So maybe it was just defaulting to the 3 one. But if that's the case, that's kind of dumb. This is really excessive. It's a skunk. Well, you know what? The skunk shouldn't got in my way. It deserves every little bit of pain that it's being given. I was blanking on my words. I was gonna say being given or received, and I was like, that doesn't work. That's not English. You know what, there's a big old group here, let's fight them. This is like the US military versus anything, kind of, yeah. The difference being that we just haven't invested a vast majority of our financial situations into it. They're just as strong because of the amount of shit that I've picked up in the game. I love how when I'm in my Theonized mode, I'm supposed to be losing health, but I tend to gain more health than I lose.
We won, right?
What money have you spent in this game that wasn't on Implements of War? I have bought some... Wait, where we go? I've bought some healing items. I've bought some recovery items. I have bought some food items. I have bought designer clothing. Okay, sure. We can say the healing items for war, but food needs to be eaten, and fashion is not a war thing. So there you go. Not everything has been for war. All the Gucci stuff, exactly. Okay. Do we want to switch back to it? Nah, let's get rid of it. We need that. We don't need any of these, though. We do need that. We don't need this. All this stuff that needs to be broken down. Actually, I should sell some stuff first because there's a bunch of these things that I'm not actually getting items for. Like this stuff. Ooh, not the halberd. Need all of those. And now I have the most obscure song lyric in your head. Oh god. What did you get stuck in your headband? Should I even be asking? Okay, she still needs these earrings. So let's save any of the doubles. And then figure out which one of the doubles we want to keep. Whoops, I accidentally just sold one of the doubles. She doesn't need these earrings. She does need these ones still, though. Survival of the Fittest suits me fine. The Truth as it was told to me by Calvin Klein. Ah. I have no idea what song that is, but I can hear the music in it. Okay, we don't need that. Don't need either of these. You can still pretty much use most of those and these. Does she currently have calcite boots equipped? She does. Okay, sir, do you have anything I can buy? We're done with that, we're done with that, done with that, done with that, done with that. Yep, 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 yep. Alrighty, sir, I don't think you have anything else I want to buy. But I do want to enhance this. Might as well enhance this. Ooh, we got an achievement. Whetstone and polish. Let's take a look. You strengthened equipment 50 times. You seem to have the hang of this now. Nice. +3 seems to usually be the highest I can get things, but I don't think that is the full highest that I can do. Alright, we'll leave it at that. Oh, there's a plant here that I missed.
What's wrong?
This dog came up with the book.
CK2 channel number 6 by Soulfall is the song. Okay.
It looks pretty
Weird
old.
black metal from the 90s. Song
never
was
seen this
a
kind of
critique of the
writing
fashion
before.
industry,
It's not
consumerism,
ancient
exploitation
Avarost,
of
that's
the
for
third world, much
Part of
like
it
a
looks
lot of the
like
rest of the album.
chronology.
That's cool.
So maybe it's a history book?
If I were to guess,
Or
I'd say
developing
they're
world, as it would
Meliodosian
refer to now.
characters,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
would peg it at about 2,000 years old. It's more recent than Avarost, but the writing has fallen completely out of use.
All kinds of notes are written throughout the book, too. Someone must have been studying it.
If it's research material,
That might make it Videl's book. Videl? Who's that?
He's a weird kid who's way into studying.
Could you maybe deliver the book to him? We were told not to get too close.
Yeah, sure.
Or, you know, you could just go introduce yourself to the kid anyways. Max health. Office head still has the lowest. Do you have anybody we can fight? You don't have a single person that we can fight. Rip.
My book! My book! Where could I have left it?
Right here.
Are you Videl? Is this yours?
My book! Oh, that book is super important to me. Thank you.
I'm Laphicet. I hope you don't mind that we flipped through some of it. Can you actually read Meliodacian script?
You recognize Meliodacian writing? That's unusual in this day and age.
Oh, it's not that big of a deal, really.
Leave him alone. He's making friends.
When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer who travels the world and explores.
Different song, but great lyric. White man came across the sea to change my underdeveloped diaper. White man came across to me to wipe my ass with tabloid paper. Alrighty then.
To the dark period, right?
Right. Almost no written records from the age have survived. But if you compare the history before and after, you can tell something major must have happened.
Wow, that's fascinating.
I know!
Look at those two, all worked up over an old book.
Album almost sticks in my mind because lyrically it was really old for the 90s, or really odd for the 90s. Okay.
We received reports of suspicious persons in the area. Have you seen anything?
Not good. They're onto us.
Quickly, hide in my house.
Oh, the kid's actually letting us just hang out.
Videl, have you seen anyone suspicious recently?
Sorry, sir. I've been absorbed in my book.
That's all right, thanks. Look, I know it must be tough living alone with your mom. Just remember, your father's a praetor. He's out there fighting to protect us all. Keep your chin up for his sake at least, all right?
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
It's a praetor. Which praetor is he?
Thanks for your help, Videl.
Videl, your father is an exorcist? Yeah, he is. But don't worry, I won't say anything about you and your friends. I'm your friend too.
Aww. Look at Laphicet making friends his own age.
Everyone in on a big secret. This book tells you how to make an Omega Elixir, an incredibly ancient and powerful medicine. If I'm reading it right, you need 5 ingredients in order to create the elixir. I've only translated one of them so far, but I'll tell you what it is.
That's really nice of you, Videl. But I don't have any way to repay you for this.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. I'd just like it if you came and talked with me again sometime.
Of course. What are friends for?
That's adorable. It's almost past it to make angry music about how the developing white world takes.
The Omega Elixir.
But then that was weird, especially for metal. Yeah, that is actually kind of weird to do for a metal take.
But it was my understanding that no samples.
Dude just said his situation
the era of darkness.
like that.
Yeah. The script was used prior to the era of darkness, so I guess it's possible.
Blatantly spilled it out for anyone who's around to hear.
He's just a kid. I don't know how much we can trust his translation.
You saw his notes. I doubt many adults could even get anything out of that book. You might be onto something.
Kids are more capable than we give them credit for, especially where their interests lie.
True that.
I can trust Videl.
Laffy used to read books intently like that too.
What are friends for? Free labor on moving day? Exactly.
Omega Elixir
At most, you buy some beer and pizza. Good to go.
Laffy said, you look like you really want to track down those ingredients.
Yeah, I do.
Personally, I don't really care. But if you want to look for them...
You should have said, I know your mom doesn't like you and you don't have water in-house so you stink and you can't have friends. I think he was trying to be nice to the kid, though, not mean to him. So I would assume if I hadn't done those talking sequences, I wouldn't have gotten that Mega Elixir thing. Can we actually take a look at that? Instructions. Mineral called Long Dow's Dust. Record shows it was excavated in the Vester tunnels. Interesting. Don't mind me, folks. I'm just the suspicious people you were looking for. Oh god, it's a 5-part fetch quest, yeah.
This big storm came and swept me out to a Class 4 island. And let me tell you, it's as bad as the rumors make it sound. I wanted to just wait it out in a shipyard somewhere, but then the water turned all gooey. Then I had these jellyfish things coming onto the deck, and before I knew it, slugs were swimming around in the damn ocean.
Wouldn't the salt in seawater mess up a slug?
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but these weren't no sea slugs neither. It was scary, I'll tell you that much. You want my advice? Stay the hell away from
No, I want to go to the island. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
But if you do go, watch out for that gooey stuff.
What did that pirate mean by Class 4? I've never heard of that.
It's a classification the Abbey uses to help inform their strategy. An estimation of how well they've
Are
been
leeches
able to
upset
manage
by
the
salt?
demon outbreak in the area.
Yes.
Administrative zone classes 1
Because
through
don't
3
you use? I
have
think
been
you can
assigned
use
a
salt to
suitable
help pop them off your
contingent
skin.
of to guarantee the population's safety.
So, Class 4 administrative zones are ones that are still unsafe?
In a perfect world, the entire kingdom would be protected, but there's just not enough manpower to go around. The Abbey doesn't send exorcists to remote areas and far-off islands. Instead, they avoid casualties by making those areas off-limits.
But that pirate mentioned he'd come close to an island. Are those policies actually enforced?
They send out an official notice to stay away, and that's all. It's not like they could blockade every tiny remote island out there. So
If they could blockade all the tiny islands, then they would just protect them.
Hope you know how to swim.
If they could keep the demons in check, they wouldn't have to tell people to stay clear. Frankly, I think the Abbey just doesn't want to go near places like that.
In other words, these are dangerous places that the Abbey has washed their
Is
hands
CBC a reliable news source?
How much they can administrate these
I'd say it's about as reliable as most others. It probably has its biases here or there, but typically isn't terrible.
I've heard of 10 such regions in my time working as an inspector for the Abbey, but I'm afraid I couldn't tell you their exact locations or their current status.
If the Abbey abandoned this island, it's probably safe to assume that it's getting to be pretty dangerous.
If we go there, we're gonna want to be prepared.
So go there now. Let's go.
Demons. There's more of them.
They say don't salt leeches, as while it works, you'll likely cause yourself an infection as it vomits from the salt. Ah, that makes sense. I can see that.
What do these demons look like?
That's what I want to know. Those Abbey people won't tell us nothing.
Yeah, typically the things that they say to kids growing up is like salt is one that they mention, but it's usually not the first option. The first two options they usually tell kids are either grab it and rip it off, or get a lighter and burn it off.
At the end of the day, it's not the demons or the exorcists that have it rough. It's us normal folk.
Anyway, you guys should be careful.
The issue with grabbing it and ripping it off, though, is you can also cause infections because their teeth can break free. They say don't burn it either for the same reason. Ah. Well, it's a good thing I didn't get many leeches on me as a kid.
First mate! You're all right!
Sorry to worry you.
And the captain?
It turned out to be a fake. But now I know the real one's still alive somewhere.
Well, of course he is.
Not that he has a lot of time left.
What do you mean?
Calm down. I'll explain later.
Aizen... You stay calm too, okay?
And you've
How
all
adorable.
taken your Salatoma?
Yes, sir.
And nobody died?
It says to use your nail or credit card to quickly separate the mouth from your skin. I can see that.
All right. Then let's get ready to sail out.
Already done, sir.
We're ready whenever.
The Pirate's Creed, huh?
There's worse out there.
Alrighty, so where does it want us to go? Head to the southern port city of... Oh, so the place we were going a while ago before we got sick. But we don't have to do... Oh, sweet, we can actually go to the unknown zone. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do some side quest stuff. We finally have the ability to not follow the main story. So we're not following the main story. Let's do this. So they said the water became all squishy. Oh fuck, this isn't even like a place that we can fully explore. It's one area. Well, shit. And only took 5,000 hours? Yeah. 5,000 hours to get our first area that isn't main story quest related, and it's not even super explorable. Do you think Abby is making work for the Exorcist by blighting the people who don't believe in the Abbey? I'm gonna say no. There's probably some aspects where, yeah, like they are turning people into demons, but I don't believe they are intentionally turning all people into demons to get them work. I do believe that they are still trying to clear the world up. They're just not going about it in the best way. Okay, we're switching her glasses out. She 100% no more swimming goggles. She's getting the aviators. Actually, I need to know what this looks like. Actually, doesn't look too bad. It's like Albert Wesker. But no, we're not going to do that, though. But yeah, I definitely think that they're turning some people into demons, but they're not doing it for the sole purpose of creating work for exorcists. Okay, let's see if we can do this.
Is that a fighting arena of some sort? I don't see any demons around.
Well, bless me.
Look! There's something spewing out of the middle!
I sense a really malicious force emanating from it.
It's probably the vengeful spirits of those who fought and died here looking for glory!
Thanks for that. Now I've got goosebumps.
Let's try not to wind up as more vengeful spirits.
Eisen, everyday humans come one step closer to self-destruction. I'm not destroying the world, I'm saving it. Yep. I don't think for the purposes of work for exorcists, but for people to believe in the Abbey. I'm still gonna say no. Demons were a problem before exorcists truly came to be a thing. So like maybe in the future when demons start to become properly eradicated, they might do it at that point. Like I can see the Abbey doing it to keep their name out there, but I don't believe that they are currently doing it. They're only 3 years into a proper fight back against the demons, so I feel like there's more than enough demons around to keep that morale going, that they don't need to fake it. But we'll see as we get farther into the story. Who knows? Let's do it.
Not worth my time.
Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero!
Next!
So we've essentially got a wave generator here. Curious to see how far we'll actually make it. Ooh, hello. You're a new octopus. Still not seeing too many difficult things to fight here. I wonder if we'll get any grade out of this. This might be a good way to farm it if we do. I'm looking at the quotes for Wesker in Resident Evil 5, and it's basically the villain from this, only with a missile system. Wesker also doesn't think rationally, though. That's the big thing with Alfred in this is, or Arthur, I guess. It's Arthur, right? Yeah, Arthurian, whatever his name is. Yeah, the big thing with Arthur in this one is that he's doing it from a rational standpoint. He's trying to mitigate the amount of lost lives by thinking with 100% rational and logistics kind of behind him. While Wesker, yeah, I can't remember Buddy's actual name. It's just the dude that sacrificed our brother, but I think it's like Arthurian. Or Artorias, that's what it was. Artorias, yeah. I think they shortened it to Arthur, though, in the beginning. I'm gonna keep calling him Arthur, though, just because that's what I remember. Yeah, so that's the big difference between him and Wesker. Wesker is looking to do it as an elite status. Only the chosen can survive. While Arthur is more doing it just be like, yeah, I'll sacrifice a few people to save as many as I can. Also, the grade wasn't that bad. 4.12, 1400 gold. I'll take it. No experience, though, sadly. Resistance shoes. Ooh. Our expedition's returned. That's good. Been going for 2.5 hours almost. I can see him as that bear. I can see him as that bear. I'm not sure what you mean by that, band.
Looks like we won't be joining the party.
I can see why this place is the stuff.
Don't think I agree with you. I don't. He just sacrificed a few people, though.
Abby's keeping way the hell away.
We shouldn't let our
well, as far as we know right now with Arthur, he has only sacrificed Lophaset. That is the only thing that we currently know. Otherwise, he is a rational thinker, and he goes by like, okay, if I let you die, I will save these 20 people. While if I try to save you, these 20 people will die. So in that point, sure, he'll sacrifice that person, and you can count that as a sacrifice if you want, but that's kind of the... Is that utilitarian? Is that what I'm going for? Utilitarian mindset where sacrificing the few to save the whole is kind of the go-to. So it doesn't necessarily make somebody bad, it just means that they think about life in a different way. Did the show Arthur never... Oh, Arthur. Okay, sorry. I wasn't quite connecting it that way. Yes, Arthur was a show that was in Canada. Actually, I think it recently just got canceled or finished or something like that. Like, they're either wrapping it up or I don't know. But yeah, rip Arthur. U.S. children programs that go on to the UK from the mid-90s. Yeah, bear-looking thing with glasses and the yellow jumper. Yeah. Oh, by 3 lines he had in this game is Arthur. I think Arthur's a bear. I believe he is. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think so. Okay, I think we can only do this once. Doesn't seem to be, yeah. So we'll redo this fight, but we're only able to do one thing of summons. Are the animals... Oh, I shouldn't say are the animals in Arthur animals, but I guess are the people in Arthur animals, or do they classify them as something else? Thought it looked like a dog. Yeah, I kind of go more with bear, I believe, but I'm not really sure. I can see dog, though. Thinking on it, dog makes sense. They're kind of like half animals. They have animals. Okay, so it's not like stating that if whatever Arthur is, let's say he is a bear, it's not that like stating, oh no, I'm actually a human, I'm not a bear type of thing. It's no, we're animals. Utilitarianism can be described roughly as the maximization of happiness, which comes with some real normative, quantitative issues, but whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the biggest thing that utilitarianism usually gets used for in video games is the mindset of, I will sacrifice one to save the many. It's the best way to put it. Because losing the happiness of one person compared to saving the happiness of 20 people is the better option. Unless the one person is of more value. If it's 20 common people that have no skills versus one doctor that can cure cancer, a utilitarian would sacrifice the 20 people before the doctor. Arthur is an aardvark. Okay.
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
Oh yeah, we got new shoes. I do gotta switch that out. We got 2 sets of new shoes now. You, sir, we'll give you one of them. Hard shoes, what do they do? Time you can't use items reduced. Or 1.12 times BG gain from break souls. Let's give you the hard shoes. We'll give you the spike shoes, or the resistant shoes. And then we'll give you the spike shoes +1. Well, so much for that side quest stuff. Like, we've done it, but I was honestly hoping for more than this. Back to the main story! Woo! Oh wait, we can go... Oh no, neither of those places really do anything for us. If we go back to the prison, that'd be cool. Oops. Maybe I just don't think people who just don't do anything now but still can do a lot are doing what is best. Could be wrong.
Too bad that wasn't the real
Maybe I just don't think people...
But I'm glad everyone on the ship is feeling better.
Yeah. Though it sounds like they never
Do you, Matenko, do you mean folks that have the potential to grow into something better, or folks that have the ability to do something now but are choosing not to and can do it later?
Actually feels.
Oh, well, she looks like she feels better too.
Good.
You're worried about her, aren't you, Velvet?
Because if you're talking about the potential aspect, like he can do so much exorcism, but he just doesn't do it. Oh, but that's the thing though, is he might be doing something. Behind the scenes, he could be setting up a whole bunch. Actually, he is. As far as we are aware, he is getting a door that he believes set up for Innominaut to help increase the power, give him better structure, all that kind of stuff. So, from our perspective, it may not seem like he's doing much, but to his perspective, he could be doing a whole lot. To correct the doctor example, or the reason of it, the argument for the doctor would be that his minimization of pain would be of greater utility than that of the 20. Exactly, yeah.
Everything Lord Melchior and Shepherd Artorius do, it ought to be rooted in that mission. And yet, something just doesn't feel right here.
You are dismissed. That knowledge is not for you.
Something wrong? Whoa! Easy there. Just asking.
Sorry. I was just deep in thought. Is there something you need from me?
Nah. Just heard a bunch of sighs and wondered if you were feeling sick or anything.
No, I drank my Salatoma juice.
Ah. Tasted like crap, didn't it?
It wasn't that bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then after that, we went to fight him, and that was at the Innominaut thingamajig. So, like, we haven't seen much of him.
No,
So he could just be sitting around, but they're trying to portray him as setting something up, though.
Despise them. 10 years ago, a group of them attacked my village. They destroyed everything. And everyone.
Including your family?
Yes. The only family I had at that point was my mother. And in all the chaos, she... All I have left of her is this hand mirror she gave me. I didn't want anyone else to have to feel the way I did. And so I became an exorcist in order to destroy demons. So you can keep your pity.
Gotcha. I will then.
If one of the 20 happened to be, I don't know, famous pop singer of your choice, the argument could be flipped in that they bring such great happiness that they bring greater utility than the doctor's minimization of pain. You could argue that, but I think it would depend on what the doctor is bringing. If the doctor is bringing cures to many different diseases, I think it would be hard to argue that a pop idol is going to bring more happiness over the minimization of pain that they can reduce.
That's called a pangyon. A type of bird named...
But if all it is like, okay, this doctor can, I don't know, they can fix the common cold, and that's it, then yeah, the famous singer might be the better option.
You'd eat that poor thing? Savage.
You're one to talk, demon. It was one of my mother's specialties.
All right, enough of the chit-chat.
Yeah, essentially the utilitarian mindset is always weighing what is more valuable to society, and then acting upon that judgment.
Oh. You know, like that.
Like what?
Well, to put it in a way those of meager imagination can understand, Grimm's got a sort of listless, aristocratic air about her. A noble woman in her twilight, you could say.
Huh. So you mean, like, a woman, but different from Velvet and Eleanor.
You're not wrong there. Tell you what, just keep an eye out for a grown woman.
Grown woman. Okay, I got it.
It's not very helpful.
Since we got her name, we could start by asking around.
Exactly. Now you're talking. What's up, kiddo?
Magilu, you're a grown woman yourself. So why is it you have trouble clearly expressing your real feelings?
Oh, get fucked, Magilu.
Good question. Put simply, a long time ago, mine broke. Bagow! Chapoom! Bye-bye!
Your feelings broke?
Come on. Let's question the townsfolk.
I said utilitarianism, while appearing solid on surface, is really bleh when examined. Yeah, no, utilitarianism is not one that I recommend using in proper stance. Like, it's great for discussions, it's great for thought processes and whatnot, but it's not one to actually implement. Because one of the biggest flaws to utilitarianism is what determines who do you keep, who do you save, who is more valuable than somebody else. And that really just comes down to personal preference. But the utilitarian mindset doesn't allow for personal preference, even though the entire thing is based on personal preference. So it's a very broken system. Thought experiment that usually kills it. Imagine an alien that experiences complete euphoric ecstasy from causing continuous excruciating pain to people. But the value of that pleasure is a 1.0, while the pain is a 0.8. The alien should be allowed to... Yes, yeah, exactly. But the utilitarian mindset would also depend on which side it's coming from. The utilitarian mindset in agreement with the alien, sure. The utilitarian mindset that is being put to work for human race, though, would be no. And that's the issue, is with a lot of these types of... Ooh, hello, how do we get that? With these types of things, is they're not used as an overarching, like... When we say utilitarianism, that should technically encompass everything in the universe. But that's not how it's worked. It's only ever used for the group that it will benefit. Yeah, utilitarianism is fun to throw in, like, D&D campaigns and whatnot. It really gets your players thinking and acting in certain ways. But as a proper, like, societal structure, do not do utilitarianism. Attack by 3? Ooh. Yeah, let's get that to you. This place has a lot of 3D structure to it. I'm gonna have to do a lot of jumping up and down to figure this out, because I want all the items. Oh, thank you, man. But yeah, at a base rate, I like discussing utilitarianism. It is, it's a fun mindset to explore. But yeah, in proper practice, utilitarianism it just doesn't work. It works for those that want to push an agenda and profit from it and use it as a scapegoat, but not to be an actual proper system.
So how do you like our island? Nice and laid back, right?
It's quite a bit different from Logris.
This place was even more relaxed before the opening. But recently, a lot of our young folk have gone starry-eyed about the city and left us in the lurch.
It's still better than it was when the demons first started showing up. We have the Abbey to thank for that. And because people are traveling more now, the need for ships has skyrocketed. Our lumber industry is booming.
Ooh.
In other words, when the money started flowing, people let it go to their heads?
That and those exorcists and soldiers from the bigger cities, they really seemed sophisticated. People from the other islands wear different clothes and have things we don't, you know?
Getting worked up and worked over by what's trendy. Is that foolishness not the very definition of youth?
If this keeps up, our island's traditions will fade away. That's what worries me.
I understand how you feel, but you have to give young people the freedom to be themselves.
True. But that doesn't mean you can't celebrate your own customs. It just means keep putting on festivals and whatnot to showcase these things. Utilitarianism could create an interesting setting. Magocracy, I'm probably pronouncing this wrong, but Magocracy, for example, that is run on rules-based utilitarianism. A set of laws for society designed around ensuring the greatest good in all action. A constant zone of truth on the city because their best decisions can only be made with accurate information, as an example. Yeah, and again, from a D&D perspective and things like that, love it for world building, love it for town building and things like that. But in real life, if we had a town that had, like, let's say we had a version of Zone of Truth in real life, if you casted Zone of Truth on that town, a lot of people would absolutely hate it, because it would then mean, like, and this is super, super minor, but think of it from a very basic perspective as well, is the idea of, like, Ben, it's your birthday today. Let's say that I had a surprise birthday all set up and ready for you, and then you look at me and go, so there's nothing waiting at the house, right? Like, we're just going to go hang out? At that point, I can't lie to you. I can't, even though the surprise, well, for you, maybe not, because I think you've stated that you don't like surprise parties. But let's say you do like surprise parties. The happiness for you would be much larger if that surprise was held true. But because of the Zone of Truth, I now can't lie to you, I must tell you that there's a surprise party. I don't mind, I've never actually had a surprise party, personally, but I like the idea of it. I like to come home one day and, you know, my friends put together a bunch of stuff, or like my significant other put something together for me. I don't know. I think it's a touching thing for somebody to do for you. I like the idea of surprise parties. But yeah, if you ever need to do a white lie of some sort to either cover something up that you're waiting to showcase, or even just the fact of like somebody doesn't need to know. Like your parents come to you and go, "How's your dating life?" At that point, you can't lie, and because of that, your overall happiness is now going down. What you're asking is, who likes walking into their home to find it full of people without your knowledge or consent standing there staring at you? If I needed to tolerate people without preparing to tolerate them is torture. Fair. And I fully understand that. I do get that myself. I'm not that much different. If I know I'm going to be hanging out with people, I need to prep, I need to get ready. That's the introvert side of me. But at the same time, again, if my significant other set up the plans to do a surprise party, and I hope that your significant other would understand you enough that like they don't invite 50 people to your house, but they invite like 5 or 6 of your closest friends. You're all just there to hang out, have some pizza and whatnot. Like, I don't know. I think that's a nice little touch, a nice little gesture. I need an hour of preparation to deal with people and don't even start with schoolmates. Yeah, even take the surprise party aspect about it out. Let's say your significant other set up a surprise for you at home that is a present of some sort. They then can't lie about that either. So again, don't stick on that example. You can still change the example to something else and it still works. But yeah, so that would be the problem coming from a realistic standpoint for using a zone of truth on a city for utilitarian purposes. Is it now means that you can't even do white lies to help increase the happiness of your society, which is counterproductive to the utilitarian mindset. Less surprises from people better. No, I like planned surprises. I don't like unplanned surprises. That's my standpoint on those types of things. If you actually take my best interests at heart, the types of things that I am interested in, the type of person that I am, e.g., if you like people, if you don't like people, and you plan around that, then surprises are nice. But if you just go like, oh yeah, no, he absolutely hates surprise parties, but I'm going to do a surprise party for him, then there's an issue there. I think it would be interesting as to people who grew up with it, they'd be happy with it and find it better as it is. But bringing an outsider into it, they'd hate it and depend on their morality soon exploiting it. Maybe, yeah.
It's become common.
Nathan trees only grow in South Gand. Their wood is light, tough, and doesn't rot. Perfect for shipbuilding.
You know your stuff. Long ago, before people knew how to build seafaring vessels, Midgand and Southgand were separate countries. Then our ancestors fashioned rafts out of Nathan logs and floated all the way to Midgand. A Midgand crafts.
He had used the.
Okay, I don't really care to this, to be honest.
The fighting is hardest thing.
When things were that.
Southgand, it may not. Some people even.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, even though if you grew up in that area and you were used to the fact of that zone of truth being a thing, that is still technically a net happiness loss. Because if I can't bend the truth to whether it be a surprise or I'm just not ready to tell you right now or whatever it is, that is a net loss in happiness rather than a net gain. So overall, I feel like you're still losing out. But I don't know. Maybe having less people lie in total could be a counter to that, so it balances more. Who knows? Because again, the things that I point out are more basic problems that could arise, not necessarily that it is going to be a problem that sticks and stays. Dude, I literally hate my birthdays. It is a literal family gathering, and I'm just sitting and can't say a thing. I need to be quiet for 4+ hours. Oof. Yeah, in that case, that is not not a proper way to do it. But, Matenka, how about this? As much as you might need time to prep and whatnot, do you think you would be excited if somebody brought you... let's say it wasn't even your house. That way, if you needed to, you could leave at any point. But somebody took you to your favorite restaurant, and sitting at that table was like, I don't know, I was there, your favorite artist was there, some of your other like online friends were there, and it was a big surprise to be like, yo, like, hey, we came to visit ya. Do you think that would be a net loss, or do you think that would be a net gain for you? Yeah, I definitely don't think your family grasps the fact that it's your birthday. Okay, well, Matenko, you get what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be a restaurant. Like, choose a place that you'd want to be, and the fact and stuff like that. Because, like, and again, it changes person to person, but I feel like that would probably be more of a net gain in happiness for you, wouldn't it? Okay, we will have to come back eventually. I only have 130 instead of 170 for that chest. Yeah, no, utilitarianism, though, in its core, I love discussing utilitarianism. It's one, again, that I don't think I could personally follow, but it's a fun concept to kind of debate and kind of throw around and see what people think about it. No idea, my birthdays are family gatherings in misery for now. Actually, because your birthdays are family gatherings in misery, I feel like if we did a surprise for you that dragged you out of doing that, no matter what the surprise is, it's probably going to be a net gain, because you're sitting there going like, yes, I don't have to deal with family. Birthday present for Matenko. You get to do nothing. Food is in the fridge. Have a good day. Exactly. Actually, no, it's not even food is in the fridge. It's, well, it might be hard to set up, but essentially a way of like, here's a note, contact me when you want food, and I'll order it for you. Because then you don't have to deal with ordering it, you don't have to pay for it, but you still get to choose anything that you want to have. The only person you have to deal with is the one person that's ordering it for you. But I'd assume at that point you're picking somebody that would be a good person to talk to. If they do that, that would be so good. Yeah.
That letter from her you mentioned.
Hard to say. It must have been last year? A decade ago?
Take this seriously, or I'll feed you to the sharks.
Oh, what? I think I'd at least rate a kraken.
Keep this up and I swear I'll eat. It's them.
The final preparations are complete.
Okay, I just need to double check a time frame here, folks.
Everyone will act on your command.
Thank you, sister. But to be honest, I worry that...
Yeah, it's only every 2 hours. I always forget whether MST to EST is 2 or 3 hours.
You need not worry.
So we're at 20 minutes to 1.
Quality that others lack. Shepherd Artorius has high hopes for your deployment to Palamedes. Fear not. Just be yourself and you'll do fine. Believe you're a leader. And you
just trying to make sure that I have my proper time schedule on there.
Try to make you proud, sister.
They're sending him to Palamedes? Is that the name of a facility on this island?
So yeah, we got about another hour and 20 minutes then of Tales of Berseria before we just got to start looking at switching out.
Oh, one more thing. Be careful around the demon in Haria. It's stronger than it looks. We've even had some casualties.
Understood.
Also, if you must drink the water, remember to boil it.
Sister...
I know, I worry too much. But I just can't help myself.
So, there's a demon in Haria. Sounds like it's a pretty feisty one, too.
If so, it may prove useful.
Still, what magical timing for Oscar to show up here at the very same hour we do.
I understand your suspicion of me.
Please
But
note,
have
she
you
did
any
not warn
proof?
him not to get his face eaten by a
No,
demon
it's
claw.
true.
She did.
But as an exorcist, you're certainly sympathetic to the Abbey's cause.
And soon you may wish we were sympathetic.
Eleanor hasn't been snitching on us. I'm sure of it.
And how would you know? Are you watching her even when she's taking a bath?
Huh? No, I don't. I always stay outside when she's taking a bath. And
Then isn't it possible she's communicating with the Abbey in secret while you're not there?
Magalu, do you really have to be a little bit of a bitch right now?
Pledged to obey me until the day you die, correct?
Yes, that I did.
Remember, when you two trade blows, only the Abbey wins.
One less demon, and one less traitor for them to worry about.
while we're standing around here arguing, that demon could be attacking Grimoire.
Yeah.
It's true. Let's find some more people to question around town.
Also, why are y'all getting so heated about this? Both Eisen and Velvet both know that she's communicating with them. Like, maybe not right away, but they know that she's been in contact and that she's spying on them. So, like, why is this such a big deal to y'all? Oh, almost missed one of
So
these.
what's it really like?
Huh?
The connection between Moloch and Vessel. Do you share, like, thoughts and feelings?
Sort of. When I'm dwelling inside Eleanor, I can see what she sees and hear what she hears. But I can't read her thoughts or her emotions. Sitting in a box doesn't teach you how the box feels.
Fair.
In that case, I want to give her as
This is
little
where
time
the
alone
zone
as
of truth
possible.
comes in handy. Yeah.
I don't want to bathe with her, alright?
I know. You're a boy and all. For her baths, we can send Bienfu. No, that's a bad idea. It'll have to be Magulu. Or myself.
Phew.
What sort of boundaries have you and Eleanor drawn? How do you sleep?
We talk before bed sometimes. But it's not like I'm sleeping by her side or anything. It's easier for me to tell when she wakes up if I'm dwelling inside her.
Does she ever get out of bed at night?
Not in my experience. And she sleeps so peacefully.
Huh?
When she's around you guys, she always looks so stern. But when she's sleeping, her expression is softer, you could say. She lets
How
her
old is
hair down,
Lafayette?
too.
I don't know if we had a technical age.
So
I'm not sure.
Well,
Too young, yeah.
Keep an eye on her, but
Let's do a quick Google search, see if it tells
watch
us.
out for the older girls.
Huh?
Gotta double check how do you spell his name. Let's see. He is 10 years old, according to Google.
Teresa and Oscar sure seem close.
I've known them since I was an initiate, but I've never seen them quarrel, not even once.
Did you ever fight with your brother, Velvet?
Yeah, I guess I did. Sometimes I'd chew him out, and he'd sulk and stop talking to me, but I found that adorable too.
You did?
No matter how much he dug in his heels, or tried to talk like he was in charge, after a while he'd be right there trailing along behind me.
Like a little puppy dog.
Puppies are a lot more obedient. I always had to keep an eye on him. Little brothers are odd creatures.
Rokuro's a little brother. Is he adorable too?
Yeah, no, she didn't chew him,
think
just
a little
chewed him
brother was
out.
out to kill me was in any way
I'm not sure if that's an expression used where you're from Montego at all, but it just means essentially like you got angry at him, maybe yelled at him a little bit, like scolded him, lectured him, that type of stuff.
Little brothers.
Do you have any siblings?
I'm an only child.
Well then, that's perfect. You pretend the boy is your little brother.
Usually chewing somebody out comes with a bit more of a harsher tone. It's the idea of, like, if I put my hand on the stove and burn myself, looking at, or not myself, but like watching somebody do it, I'd look at them and be like, really? You really did that, you idiot?
Don't take any of this nonsense seriously, Laffy said. Malakim are just tools to exorcists. She could never think of you.
Never heard that expression. Most of the expressions I heard are in Croatian. Okay. Yeah, it's I would say probably a North American expression. I would say the US and Canada at the very least use that. I'm not sure about other places.
She's all talk. Don't believe her.
It seems to me like you're the one who's treating him as a tool, by forcing your own opinions upon him.
Ooh, two sisters struggling for the affections of their brother. Eeny teeny candlestick, which one will the Muppet pick?
How about an older brother instead?
Yeah, go to Aizen or Rokuro instead. Definitely the better choices here. To chew out is to lecture negatively, basically. Yeah.
The people of Southgate.
You can have a proper point to your lecture and things like that, but yeah, it usually comes off more as like a spur-of-the-moment thing, usually a little emotional.
Whether it was gratitude for a good catch or an appeal for protection, everyone offered their prayers to Aminoch.
But the Abbey worships Innominat, don't they? Do the people still keep their faith?
Most of the people obey the will of the Abbey, but one small village deep in
Yeah, I would say most of the time that being chewed out gets used is like a reactionary lecture. Somebody did something and then in response got lectured for it in a heated manner.
I'm grateful that they fight off the demons. I really am. But do they have to dictate which gods we worship too?
They think they do. It's their truth. Then again, they can't control what's in your heart, can they?
True that. Alright, let's see what's on the lower end. Dressing down is another phrase for the same thing. Okay. I haven't heard of dressing down before, so that's new to me. I've heard dressing down in the sense of either, well, dressing down for an occasion, so you're not super fancy, or dressing down in the sense of dumbing something down, like dressing down an explanation would be trying to simplify the explanation. But I have not heard it used in the sense of an equivalent to chewed out. So that's interesting, I like that. Penguins! Oh, I can't do anything with them. Rip. Alrighty, let's play some triple triad. Oh, you get to go first? Rip. Okay, what do we have? Let's go for a double star right off the bat. So yeah, let's grab him for a star. Grab you for a star. Ooh, son of a bitch got Tales of Grace. Son of a bitch. There's no triple try in this game, liar. It's the closest thing to triple triad we're gonna get. I'm just gonna finish the round there and take my 25 points. Cut him off from being able to get anything. I guess cut her off. We got one of the ninjas. So that nothing. Get a smile. Let's go for this one. Essentially going to try to go for the same strat. As long as we have the ability to get something different, I'll grab that usually. Let's grab that one. Hey, we got the right one. Oh, fuck. That way it worked, kind of, but it's not what I wanted to do. 20 points for Renegade. Are you going to keep it? Oh, they didn't keep it. Fuck, I didn't get the other ninja. But I did get that, which works for me. Finish round. Oh, what options do we got? Probably good to use one of these up now. Okay, now let's do this first. No, they can still come back. It's not too hard to make too many points. So they could still potentially do it. That just did it right there. That just got us our win. First try, baby. Wait, do I not get anything for winning? Hello? Okay, I guess we're doing intermediate now. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted to actually grab her. Shit. We both have very similar hands at the moment, which is not actually good for us. Let's finish around there. 31's a good number to have. They go first. Oh, son of a bitch. That works, though. There it is. I'm not even going to try to go for large points. I just want to get points, finish each round off, and don't give them the chance to ramp. That's my current goal. This hand does not help that, though. He might actually get a good one from this. So yeah, the longer it takes us to build up our score here, the better chance they have of getting some good points. They took the 15 points though and ended it there for whatever reason. Do we get anything for beating intermediate? Hey, we got a pirate hat. Nice. But they only have the 2 stages already. Let's check out this pirate hat. Obviously, we gotta check it out on Eisen as well. Resident pirate and all. Not gonna lie, that's not a great hat for him. I don't like it. What was the other thing we gave him? An earring? On Eisen, not Magulu? Yeah. Let's take a look at Magulu with... There you go. Pirate hat with a jester hat. Be honest, that's actually not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible, though. I don't think I actually like the pirate hat too much. I don't think it's going to work with too many of the characters. I'm just not big on... Like, it's very bland. If they put more flourish on it, so like more design and whatnot, it might be good. Or if they pulled the rim down a little bit. But as is, I'm not a huge fan of it. Okay, let's go talk to this person over here. And then we'll head up towards the star. Oh no, we gotta talk to him from underneath. Hey, buddy.
What does it mean to become an adult? Have you ever heard of... I remember. Traditional people are all...
Your throat?
Trust me.
Coconut.
Trust me.
You don't...
Yeah, that's... There are... You've...
I just don't care for his conversation. I'm just triggering it to see if anything happens.
Having the...
Wait.
And getting...
Sorry.
Do. Let's pop a night in the inn. Again, same reason as always. See if it triggers a cutscene or something. Because you never know. Dark bottle, what do you do? What is it? Tracks more enemies even during battle until you rest at an inn or flee from combat. Ooh. You know what? I may not use them, but it's not bad to have those on you. And then these are all the new weapons and such. Let's buy one of everything. By 2 poison wards. You've got a new sash. You've got new boots. You've got new paper. Wait, did I see something? Okay, no. Do I want to put the waistcoat on you, or do I want to put the waistcoat on them first? Fuck it, we'll put it on you. You're still working on all your daggers. Oh, I thought those were cards, but that are a few pieces. Oh, yeah. No, he's just got paper that he throws at people. Okay. Let's dismantle a bunch of stuff. I'm actually going to keep those papers because I believe they're better than those ones at the moment. I'm going to keep the +3 waistcoat just to be on the safe side. I'm going to keep the spiked shoes +1 just in case. Alrighty. Hello, sir.
This doll?
Ah, a keen eye you have, young man. That is a doll of the Empyrean Aminoch.
That's Empyrean Aminoch?
Yep, no doubt about it. I've seen her with my own eyes. Real dignified, but not without a bit of a temper.
You saw her? Why was she angry?
Well, the Abbeys banned any profession of the Aminochian faith in Southgand, despite her popularity. I assume that's what got her all bent out of shape. I tried talking to her, but no matter what I said, she was just like, oh.
Wait, that sounds like...
And that low-energy goddess you saw? The doll you've got here looks like her?
Yeah, more or less.
Ha! Fortune smiles upon thee, weary adventurers. That listless goddess is none other than Grim.
Grimoire isn't human?
When did I ever say she was? So, shopkeep, where'd you see her?
I think it was down by McClear Beach.
Pensively watching the tide come in? That's her, all right. Quickly, to the beach!
Okay, so it depends. If he is correct, and this is... if this is a... one of the high-tier people, I wonder if Magilou is also one of those high-tier Molochs, but in disguise, kind of like covering it all up. Because there is a lot about Magilou that we don't actually know about. So I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that she's one of these all-powerful beings. Maximum HP by 15. I'm assuming the beach is this way, but I might be wrong. Because I think the other way takes us back. Oh yeah, this looks like a beach to me. I mean, she can make chocolate extend into oblivion. Fair.
So this is Muckler Beach.
I hope she's
The beach is that away. Hello, Burb. Excuse me, Burbs, but I'm gonna need you to die, please.
I wish I had power like that.
Ooh, we got no ribbon.
I forget about it.
Oh, speaking of which, is she still doing stuff with her ribbon? She is, okay. She's got at least 2 other ones to learn now. Okay, let's head this way. Kind of loop our way up and around. Whenever you say ribbon, I get low-key excited for. Yeah, I made that same statement before, Matenko, where we found a simple ribbon. I was like, 9 times out of 10 in most games, I'd be like, oh fuck, a ribbon, nice. But for her, ribbons aren't actually that great. Because fucking the ability to block all status elements. Oh, please give me that. I still say Final Fantasy didn't have enough ribbons in it. Bird, you didn't even run at me. You ran away. Woo! Yeah, it still only ever wants to use that one on me. I don't like it.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Juniper Satchel. I think that means we can switch out, because I don't think he... Yeah. Or sorry, Jupiter, not Juniper. She gained a cooking level. Which puts her at 15. Nice. She's got 4-star recipe aptitude. And 17 and 20 are her last ones. Bundle them together, fight both of them once. Yeah, the other really good thing about gouging spin is when they are stunned, if I hit them, I get a soul piece back. So if I'm low, I can just pretty much spam that out.
I refuse to fall here.
Oh, madam, you might not get a choice, so deal with it. Oh shoot, yeah, we need a 170 for one of the cat chests, as well as we now have this one over here.
You'll be rushed on my blade.
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out.
Alright, how much is this one going to be? 185? Fuck! We're nowhere near enough to buy both of those, and there's like nothing around here to pick up.
You better be ready.
So we might be finally hitting the point where we slow down on those cat chests.
Come on, really?
So yeah, we definitely want to be picking these up as much as possible right now.
On to battle.
Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Blades of wind, slice them!
Easy.
Worth my time.
There we go. If I bring them together like that, it just means I can fight both of them at once rather than individually.
Come on, really?
Soul Ward's done, nice. Switch that out for... What do you still need to do? None of the rings. You still need to do a Flame Ward, but they're currently all used up. You can do Shock or Poison. Let's get you started on Poison since nobody has it yet. Increase defense by 3. Who's got the lowest? You still have the lowest defense. Wow. Hey, Ellie, how's it going? Slowly working our way through here, killing shit. Oh. I'm doing good. Could do with a bit of food here soon, but otherwise I'm doing good. Think you're gonna be joining us, Allie, or still a little tight on time? Last I heard you were maybe. I'm just not fully sure what your plans are.
To be honest, I don't see how someone so different can be a Moloch just the same as Laphicet or Eisen.
I understand your doubts. It's quite the tangly mess.
I'll tell you anything!
In that case, I've been wondering, what's underneath your hat?
Oh no! Anything but that!
So, we've hit a wall already.
But that ribbon flaps around and gets in the way, right? Could I take it off for you?
Actually free now at least until tonight, so yeah, nice. Just sit down to eat yourself, nice. Yeah, I'm probably in about 45 minutes. I'm gonna stop and get some food myself, and then hopefully around that time, Orc and Ray will also be good to go. And we can do some B4B.
Or our abilities.
Oh, I'd like to know all that.
Then I will tell you. Listen closely. We Norman are a well-established race of Malachim. Compared to other Malachim...
Oh, the Normans are a specific race. Okay.
Forces, but we excel at drawing out and heightening the abilities of others.
Think of them as a convenient power-up.
They're also known as common spirits.
Don't even say that! We Norman hate being called that.
Why is it so painful for you?
Because it makes people think we're average and unremarkable. That's why we work so hard to show how we're all different.
That does explain your quirky speaking mannerisms.
Don't sweat it. That's a perfectly common thing to worry about.
Don't say that!
Poor Bienfu. Just know I'll die first and I'm shit, but I can guarantee I'll make you laugh. Fair, fair. The most understandable part to eat the nails, yeah. Anybody who says that they don't chew on their nails is a liar. Everybody does it. Okay, that was just a rinse. Things do not survive very long anymore.
Victory is ours.
Someone count how many zombies Allie body checks. Oh nice, Death Ward's done. Never chew on my nails, I use my arms as stress ball. So like, do you just kind of like squeeze your arm? That's interesting. I've never thought about doing that, but that makes sense. Can't confirm I go full melee when I panic. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. From what I've seen, there's a lot of coordination that needs to happen, and just like weapon choices, sharing ammo, all that kind of stuff. So I'm super excited.
Don't get
Yeah, surprisingly teamwork required.
I did good, didn't I?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so much fun, Allie. I'm super excited for it. I honestly don't even know what I want to try first, whether I want to go like sniper, machine gun, whatever it is. Oh, I need to switch out my auto cooking. 18 of those. That's pretty much it. Okay, let's slap the, or no, 12 of those, not 18. We have 187, so we can open that one now. Because I think that one was 185 or 180. But we still need to get like another 170 some for the one in the village. Usually machine guns are starter friendly in those games. True. The issue though is we all need to choose something a little different. And each gun kind of has its own setup. Like if you take the sniper rifle, you probably want to stay back and go for weak spots on the bigger folks. Wow, machine gun, you can be a bit more upfront. So it'll just be interesting, kind of figure it out, see which kind of style I want to go for. Yeah, the assault rifle would also be a good choice.
You better be ready.
Yeah, my plan though when I go through this is to definitely try out a bunch of different stuff. Like, even if it's just weird combinations of cards, just to see how it works out. Throw me out there, I'll be cannon fodder. Yeah, so far I've heard that the card that gives you an extra life and health is a good one to take. And the card that gives you the knife, because the knife is like a one-hit on most zombies. Those are the two that a lot of people, I guess, have been going for. So I'll probably end up using those two a decent amount, but I'm definitely going to try to avoid using them on certain rounds if I can, just to grab some other cards and test it out.
You better be ready.
Oh, does anyone know if the, because this beta ends, like, tomorrow or Monday, right? And then it reopens on next weekend permanently? I'm wondering if the folks that get the early access codes now, if we're going to be able to play the beta later, or if you have to pre-order it to get the beta that's later on. Because if you can get it now, then I'm definitely going to push my friends to be like, yo, grab the codes now while you can. But if you can do it later, then I'm not going to push them too hard. Card system is really well done and easy to catch on. Nice. And you think so? Okay, yeah. Then definitely if you get access to it later on, definitely going to push the guys to get it.
We're finished here.
Alright, anything else to kill? Let's go talk to these penguins.
What are those penguins doing?
Probably... Most likely. They look like a mom. Penguins are monogamous, faithful creatures. They never leave their...
So they lay eggs because...
That's... So, Laffy said, a single penguin egg actually contains dozens of smaller orange eggs.
Ooh.
Oh, so they're egg...
Yep. They have the texture of caviar and the rich flavor of sea urchins.
Interesting. So they're more like fish than birds.
So you've eaten them. How...
While it may be a bit cruel, they're considered a delicacy in some circles. Top a bowl of rice with these crunchy eggs and some rich penguin thigh meat, and you get a dish called family fricassee.
That's horrific.
I wasn't the one who named it.
Those eggs look tasty, but...
I'd try it. I don't know how much I like it because I'm not a big seafood person, but I'd try it. The beta, which opens next week, is free access for all, no pre-order required. We only needed the code for early. Oh, that's even better. You know, because you mentioned that, Ellie, I'm gonna take a time here to just post that to the group of friends that I have IRL, just so they know they don't have to worry about it. You flexing having friends? Yeah. You know, I definitely haven't been doing that for the last year, stating the fact that I've been living with 3 of my friends. It's my big flex. Orc has his muscles, I go, yeah, but I got friends. Yep, and also if they have Game Pass, let them know not to pre-order, as Game Pass will have it day 1. Ooh. That is also good to know, because I currently have the day pass or the Game Pass. Sadly, the only person minus me where I have it on PC, one of my roommates does have the Game Pass on his Xbox, but we're all PlayStation users, so if we all want to play together, we're probably going to have to get it on PlayStation. Oh yeah, I usually call them my roommates or my housemates, but I've also said that I moved in with my friends before. Oh, it's cross-platform. Oh, never mind then. Okay. Actually, you know what? After this fight, I'm going to take a quick little break. Just a bathroom, refill the water, and I think Mac might be actually out in the living room right now, so I can actually inform him of some of this stuff.
Hey, is everyone alright?
Got some new shoes. Okay, hold on. I need to take a look at these. You're working on those. You're working on those. You're working on those, and these are all, yeah, Featherlight. Okay, give me a quick second there, folks. I will be right back. Alrighty, we back. So yeah, I just wanted to, before I forget, because again, smooth brain, goldfish memory, all that kind of stuff, I wanted to mention the Back 4 Blood stuff to Mac. Because yeah, no, Mac has Game Pass on his Xbox. I have Game Pass on the PC, so that definitely means at least, oh, wrong one. Yeah, it just means that at least the 2 of us will be able to play on the Game Pass. Thank you, folks. Excuse me, Game Pass? Yes, Game Pass, Adam. What about it? Also, console player with only PC friends. This all made me... Oh, yeah. The fact that it's cross-platform, it makes it so much more beautiful. It's not at the moment, but it will be day 1 when it's officially released. Y'all. So, pretty much as soon as that game is released, as long as it holds up its hype, I'm probably going to be playing it some. Exactly, Adam, exactly. Yeah, no, I am 100% down at the moment. Again, unless, for whatever reason, when I play the game, it turns out to be trash. I don't think that's going to be the case, though. But as long as the game turns out good, I am 100% down to get some folks together when it fully releases and just play the shit out of that game. When is the release date? Because that will be the only issue, is I do want to finish this before the end of the summer.
Grimoire?
But if it's after the summer, I will be working as well, so it's the back and forth.
She's moving away.
10/12, so that'd be September 12th? October, okay.
A dragon?
No, just a big lizard demon.
Is it friends with fire?
See this? Double hate!
Spiritualize! You wronged me!
So yeah, that means it'll be after I'm back to work and everything, but that's still not a big deal. Just be slower streaming at that point for me. That thing took like no damage. Hello? Sir, I need you to kindly die, please. There we go.
I unleashed all my power.
Oh, that was an 18 grade, 5,000 experience. The hell did we just do? Scorching Dagger's done, Calcite Boots are done. Grants a random skill that creates an advantage against Amorphous, Apodus, Beast, Crustacean, and Winged enemies on normal mode or above. Nice.
So she's the same sort of Moloch as Bienfu?
You're Grimoire, right?
Maybe you should let Magulu go talk to her.
We need your help. Who are you? I'm Velvet. I know your witch friend. Oh.
Grim, so wonderful to see you.
It's been forever!
Ah, you two. Still as outlandish a pair as ever, I see.
Ooh, actually, I should warn you, Allie, since you're here, and if Ray or Orc happen to be lurking, I do have hearing problems in my left ear, so just know that my left side callouts are probably going to be trash.
Goodness, Moggy.
Grimoire has the same vibes as Shen Toto from Final Fantasy 11. I don't think I remember that one. Did I play 11? I don't think I played 11.
Well, I don't need
Shen Toto.
Come on, Grim. Isn't there any way you can help us?
Oh, I've seen that character before. Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know nothing about them, but I've seen that before. No worries. Okay, good.
Maybe you need some incentivizing. Do it. I'm serious.
Ooh! Just calling your bluff.
Your eyes tell me you're dangerous. Trouble follows you like a hawk tails a rabbit. And at my age, trouble is something I'd rather avoid.
How old are you?
Ask me again and you'll get a firework in the tush.
Do it. I want to see it happen. Ask her that age.
My apologies.
It appears we've wasted our time.
A walk on the beach is never wasted, but sorry.
Well, how did you learn to read the ancient tongue? Are there books for studying it or something?
My. Are you actually thinking of learning it on your own?
Well, if you're not willing to help, then yes.
Well,
She has the strongest black wizard in the game. Ooh.
Besides, we need what's in this book.
You have passion, child, I'll give you that.
Not to mention you want to be helpful to Velvet, don't you, kid?
Yeah.
My tuition isn't cheap, you know.
You will teach me?
No, I won't. But I admire your dedication enough to read it for you. Now where's this book?
There we go.
Here it is, ma'am.
You needn't be so formal.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
She just said you didn't need to be formal, you idiot.
Not ma'am. Right.
Let's see what we're looking at here. The language of ancient Averost. Had to be the hard one, of course. A lot of wear and tear, too. This'll take some time. We're in a hurry.
Well, you only get it as fast as you can do it, so chill the fuck out, Velvet.
Let's move to someplace more comfortable.
You've redeemed yourself, young man. There's a village called Haria just a little ways away.
That works. Thank you.
Fine. Haria Village. Whatever gets the job done.
And if somebody carries her, she can read while you go to the village. Easy peasy, double down.
I apologize if I'm being rude, but I have to ask. You're not Aminoch the Empyrean, are you?
Of course I'm not. What would even make you ask such a thing?
A shop in Isolt was selling Aminoch figurines that looked just like you.
Oh, that. I distinctly remember whispering to the shopkeeper in his sleep, telling him not to sell those things.
Rip.
You showing up in his dreams probably only
Was the Haria village the not Abbey one? I'm not sure. I know it was the one that had Demon reportedly in it, or around it. But I'm not sure about the Abbey part.
It's no concern.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like they'd ever sell anyway.
Oh, you think a figurine of mine wouldn't sell?
You got this whole somber ennui thing going on. A figurine needs to be cute, like me.
Then how about I turn you into a product?
Ooh.
Me? Really?
Oh yes. I'll have you stuffed and mounted. But since it'd be a unique piece, I'd have to price it a bit higher.
Mounted? No, count me out!
Office's previous owner said it had problematic... Yeah.
Now, what?
Yeah, I wasn't fully paying attention to that conversation when it was happening. I was kind of chatting with you folks. So that's why I wasn't sure if it was an Abbey-controlled place, but I did remember something about a demon.
I'm just a simple girl. It would be hard for anyone to worship an Empyrean like me, right?
That's true. I mean, it just seems like you're the type who can see through anything, so perhaps an Empyrean seems less intimidating from a certain point of view.
You're saying I'm scarier than an Empyrean?
Yes.
Not scarier exactly, just more of a savvy sort of woman.
That's not a bad answer, but it won't get you out of the doghouse.
Rip. Okay, I realize my expedition's back. It's probably been back for a while and I forgot about it. Triple win! We still don't have our stuff though.
Scout ships.
Haria. Isn't that the village with that demon that Oscar and Teresa were
I remember one of the villagers in the previous village said there was a village that doesn't believe in Abbey. Not too surprised. Probably come across it eventually. Yeah, I don't remember what the name of it was though. So I can't help out too much there. All the scald. Nothing to spend it on. Except for hiccups. Actually, Naga, if you could come just a little closer over here. Or, okay. There we go. Rich people problems, exactly. It's one of the few games that I've played so far where I actually have an issue of being too rich. Oh, wrong button. Throw that issue your way. If I could give you money via the extra money I have in this, I'd do it. I'd probably give it to myself first, to be honest, but then I'd give it to other people. Woo, my health. I've left myself in that mode for too long.
Come on, really?
That is what you meant by you can't hear on your left ear very well because of all the money you're holding against your ear. Chelsea starts at Mikasa. I don't understand. Yep. Yep. Yeah, no, actually, if I had a lot of money, I'd be going into the doctor to get my ear checked out, because when I flex my ear, if y'all know what I mean by that, like the inner part of your ear canal, I can hear popping. So my ear isn't deaf. I think it might just be clogged. And if that's the case, it's been clogged for like 5 years. And yeah, I should probably really go to a doctor about that. It's not that I need to pay to have a checkup, but depending on what it is, it might not be covered under my health plan. So like the checkup I could probably get for free, but whatever they need to do might not be free. I thought you could get a family doctor give you... Yeah, exactly. Like, I could go to see a family doctor. The issue with that, though, is I currently don't have a family doctor, so I would need to get a family doctor. But yeah, I could go talk to my family doctor for free about it, get some advice, and kind of go from there. I just, again, haven't bothered. I'm a very lazy person when it comes to that stuff, and other than hearing loss, it hasn't really affected me, so... Like, I haven't had any pain or anything like that, which is usually an indication that you do have a clogged ear, is pain. And since I haven't felt any pain, I think it might be that I am actually losing my hearing. Yeah, I really should get into a doctor soon, though, and have them tell me what it actually is. Because if it's just hearing loss, then so be it, it's hearing loss, I really don't care. But if it's a clogged ear, then I should probably get it flushed. I could get a hearing aid, but, like, I don't know, my life isn't impacted enough right now that a hearing aid is needed. It'd be beneficial, but not necessarily needed. And hearing aids are not covered under most health care, so it's like $2 grand to get a good hearing aid. And I can't really afford that, so... It's one of those situations. Madam, can you please stop walking so I can kill you? Or that tube-looking thing could function as a hearing aid. Yeah? Could probably find something that would help out. This fucking thing, all it does is just guard.
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero.
Gaze upon my fiery ears. Tornado threat.
Double haze. See this?
Tornado threat.
Turn one. Double haze. Blast step. Wind blast. You're wide open. I'll die or be killed. Wind blast. Die.
There we go.
I refuse to fall here.
15 grade, nice. Provides the ability to trigger a random skill which decreases final damage on hard mode or above. But we did not get anything leveled up. Can an enemy escape from battle? I don't think so. At least if they can, I've never seen one do it. I feel like I might have missed changing something out, because somebody was like one away, but I haven't noticed it pop yet. So I think I might have missed that.
Did you see that? I beat it.
So let's go double check all our equipment. That one's close, but not quite there. There we go. Scorching daggers are done. Weaker, better. Let's go for you guys. Let's just grab it by shortest. Shortest time frame. $168, $174. Okay, I guess we'll go with these ones. Just get them out of the way. She's styling with her shades? Aw, yeah. I had colored sunglasses on her before, but I switched them out for the aviators once we unlocked them.
Was that supposed to be a...
I'll finish this now.
Colored sunglasses that looked like swimming goggles. Yes, they very much looked like swimming goggles.
No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilated? Let's go! Die!
You two are so cool.
What are we at? 16. She's almost there. Still got a while to go yet, though.
That's Haria Village.
To the inn, one and all.
Okay, when we make it to this village, I'm probably going to grab a save point, and we'll most likely go into our break mode at that. But I'm going to probably try to get a hold of... Actually, Allie, if you want to message Ray for me, just to get a kind of time frame on what she's thinking. Because I don't want to hold y'all up for too long, but I do need to take a bit of a break to get some food in me. So I just want to make sure I time that right.
I can't even call that a fight.
Appreciate that, Allie.
Not worth my time. Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero!
Shouldn't take me too long to eat, but like... Probably like 15 minutes at most. I just want to make sure that if Allie's gonna... Or not Allie, if Ray's gonna be 15 minutes, and that's the perfect time to do it. But if she's gonna be like an hour, then there's no real point in me taking a break now. I might as well wait until y'all are closer to ready, type of thing. Now, if she says she's good to go in 5 minutes, then it's like, ah, shit. But we'll deal with that when the time comes. Oh, we got another garish pink suit. Nice. Does anybody... No, you still have like a lot that you're working on. Same with you, actually. Yeah, right now it's... What time is it? 10 to 2, so it's 10 to 4? Right? Yeah, 10 to 4 for EST. Well, I guess, yeah, she did say closer to 4:30 anyway, so we still got about a half an hour, maybe? Yeah. So we might not just save right away. We might still go for a little bit longer. Oh, the save point's right there anyway, so yeah, we're definitely going to go for at least a touch longer.
From what we heard in Iseult, demons are attacking villages, and more people are growing upset with the Abbey. So I hadn't expected things in Hario Village to be so laid back.
They might be on their best behavior because you're accompanied by an exorcist.
Huh. I didn't know you could see the world in more than just black and white.
The Abbey wouldn't entrust my responsibilities to someone who couldn't see beyond the surface. I have seen many things in my work. I've beheld both the light and the darkness in the world of men. Despite that, no, because of that, I won't turn away from the wrongs that I encounter. Moreover, I have faith. I believe there is good in all our souls.
But yet you still constantly rinse us for being
like
demons.
You're awfully direct.
What did you think she was going to say? Do we have any long-term dishes? No, we don't. So, okay, we're going to turn auto-cooking off for now, then. Let our stockpiles resupply. Eleanor, please don't kill yourself. So there's 4 treasure chests hidden around the village, eh? Ray said about 30 minutes. She just got home, grabbing food and take. Okay, yeah. No, that works for me. And if she needs more time, she's perfectly welcome to take more time. Some more double checking with her. But yeah, she's going to be about another 30 minutes, and that gives us a bit more time to touch up on a couple things. Probably explore the village a little bit, grab some items, maybe talk to a couple folks, fiddle with our inventory. And then we'll most likely switch over to our break time as well. Hey, Orky. How's it going, big boy? Ooh, actually, Orc, if I can get this to work from here. Can I do it from here? Oh, I can't do it from here because I don't have access to BTTV. But you should definitely check out the BTTV emotes that I slapped onto the channel. There's 2 specific ones in there that I think you'll enjoy. Yeah. I'm down to use any of the Discords. We could use mine, we can use your guys's, doesn't matter to me. Oh, fuck, we have 2 cat boxes at high prices. We can't afford either of them. The sad part is, because of the way I'm using my chat setup, I don't actually see the BTTV emotes myself. So that is a little bit sad for me, but I'm just happy that I actually have some BTTV emotes set up now. You did make them lick each other, very much so. Yeah, the only thing with the Discord is just as long as it's a private area. That's all I care about, but yeah, otherwise I'm good for any Discord. You can use yours? Alrighty. Also, Ray, if you need more time, like, take as much time as you need. I was just getting Allie to double check with you, just to see how you were doing. Because I need to get some food myself here as well, so it's pretty much just within the next 5-10 minutes I'm probably going to save up and go grab my food. I would love to be in your private area, Tate. No, Matenko. No. Just no. Not happen. Alright, let's go talk to this person up here. And then we'll talk to the shopkeep. Oh, actually, there's another plant over there. While I see that, let's figure out how to grab it. Well, fuck, how do we actually get to it? Oh, there we go. Hi, yoink.
I
can't deal with this anymore.
It's a Pokeball, Hawaiian sushi ball. Ooh.
So, I made gels.
Oh, hello. That's where you were as well.
But this guy, you would fit exactly the bonito. So if you make and that I'll put no one.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have some of the goulash that I made. Just pop it into a bowl, microwave it, throw some Parmesan cheese. We're good to go. Max HP. Who needs that? Still you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, what all do you got? We already have one of those blades. The issue is I'm not 100% sure what all we have. So we don't have her blade. We have her belt. We have one of the garments, but we could do with probably at least one more. I guess we don't really have much of the amphibial weapons, do we? Well, he's got his. She's got hers. And she's got hers. Okay, so we have some of them. Okay, you gotta run to the store while everyone's eating. I'll be already see you in a bit, Ellie. Okay, so we need one of these. We need one of these. Did we need one of those papers? We did. We need one of the papers. Don't need that. Do we need that? We do need that. I think we need the pendant. Yeah, we need that pendant. We already have those earrings and those. We could do with another one of these. I don't think we need any more, though, do we? No, 2 should be fine. We don't have a fatigue ward, so we'll grab that. And that's about all he's got for us. Actually, we should sell some stuff. We got some 99ers. Or it said that we had a 99er. Okay, let's do that again. So we need that, need that, need that. Need that. Yep. Wait, do we have 2 of those dolls? Oh no, it's the same one. Okay. Okay, that's all our weapons. Get rid of the death ward. Get rid of the extra satchels. Get rid of the extra bags. Still need that. Still need that. Still need that. We don't need all of these, so let's keep only the best one. It's all of those. And then we just need to keep one of these boots. Don't need those boots anymore. Keep that for now. We definitely don't need all of these. Keep 2 of them. And that's about it, I think. So, can I leave? Can I go back out of the city? Or do I need to push forward? Okay, I can't leave the city, so I'm gonna have to push forward, but the next save point, which actually, was there one in front of the inn? There is. Okay, we're gonna save here, then we're gonna switch to our BRB, I'm gonna get some food, and then we're gonna start getting everything ready, I think. I'm gonna leave the game running for now, just in case, we have time to play a bit more, but we're most likely not going to be back for this, so we'll see. There is the quick save, but like I don't trust quick saving. I don't know how it works, whether it's I can close the game down and come back. So if I can, I typically prefer just to find a proper save point. Alrighty, but yeah, let's switch this over. We will be back in a little bit, folks, as soon as I remember how to do things.